Cryptic. No.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. What's going on, everybody? I do apologize about that. I'm on my phone. I'm just being lazy. I am. But I am also in good spirits. I'm in good spirits. I had to wait till the universe came and pissed on and just pissed all over and just did whatever the hell it was gonna do. Because I understand and listen, a lot of you content creators, if y'all ain't gonna talk about this, please shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up. I know some of y'all jellybacks ain't gonna say shit. Okay, this is why I'm here. I'll gladly talk about this because, you know what I'm saying, I like to give out these blows, equal blows, left and right and shit. And so, you know what I'm saying, oh man. Well, the daughters of Kiki, well, the spirit of Danae, please come forward, baby. I just need to know, where is Derek Jackson for this shit? When you start seeing Africans bringing on racist white Latino men that can get American black women to beg them to call them niggas. No, N-words. They didn't want to say the nigga word. Call us the R word. It was like watching some kind of 12 years as a slave porno. I was like, where do you find this shit? Like, the internet is an amazing laboratory. You know, you're going to have some women that are going to run up. Well, that's everything. All black women. So where y'all at now? Any other time when y'all winning, y'all know how to Mighty Morphin Nigga Ranger and come together and find a way to say, we're winning. We're all this, that. All right, hey. Unify, magnify, transform. But y'all damn sure weren't calling down there for no smoke for this shit. Ooh, oh man. Oh man, if the men got to take the goddamn pearl to the chin, this right here would be it for the black women. This will be it. This will be it. Except it was done live. I'm not sure. Maybe Candace Owens must have snuck. Candace Owens had to sneak something in these goddamn girls' drink. Surely they had to know who Nick was. Well, it's not like they didn't know, because I mean, honestly, he told them. Even he felt a little nervous. He's like, oh man, I can't say that. I mean, I know I'm racist, but God damn, y'all really want me to say the N-word? Yeah, 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 say that word. And I was like, what? You got Negroes begging men on the internet to be called N words. I'm just writing charity. Oh, you know I gotta get you over here, girl. Let me just say the word. You know I'll get it over to you. You know all you gotta say is the word charity. But I was surprised to see I was seeing these black women asking a racist white man to call them the N word. Well, I'm not surprised, but I've done, if you done been on the internet long enough, it's, and I was like, are y'all even getting paid? See, if you're going, hey, listen, bro, at least I hope y'all get some Halle Berry money. Oh, I got you. I got you, sis. I got you. I got you. You know, I got to get my co-host. She got to get my homies for this one.
Cryptic. No, 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 no.
Now, I was surprised. Not really. I'm not. You know what? I'm not surprised because these things have been happening for a while, and people refuse to want to acknowledge it. Oh, we the only ones who got to defend the community. We gotta, we gotta protect. We gotta be the most educated. We gotta do this. I said, okay, now can we say that Grandma finally sold us out? Now, can we finally say that shit? All y'all talk about that stand your ground. I damn sure saw a nice standing ground ovation for goddamn begging people to call. I need to know what race begged other people to um, call them out their name. I need to know. I have to know. Because see, y'all not on y'all content creators that y'all so called love and cash app donate. See, y'all quiet now. Y'all get mad when y'all hear people say the community is done. Y'all get tired of hearing that shit. But see, y'all ain't got nothing to say about this shit. See, this is why B.M.T can be the way he is. Everybody has smoke for me about a trailer park white man, but shit, congratulations. I've been outdone again. Fuck. Man. When you got it where they asking goddamn Zimmermans to call them niggers, hey, bro, y'all got it, man. I pray to Fred Hammond, Tyler Perry, and goddamn Obama. This is the America that y'all always wanted. I feel like they were trying to save slavery. Let me grab my sister. Charity,
What's going on?
Why you not out dressing, man?
I was supposed to be doing something this morning, but had a change of plans.
I was just about to go live on. I was about to go live on the charity channel. I said, "Nah, I'm gonna say that for. I'm gonna say that for something more." Charity.
What's been
Guess what?
going on?
Listen. So let me fill you in on the. Let me fill you on the goddamn shit. So, could you imagine? Have you ever asked another group or race of people to call you the N word?
Hell nah. I wish MF would.
Could you imagine ever watching a YouTube stream where a dude normally comes out and he he's a racist, but then you see a whole group of people begging them to call them the N word. That you could go ahead and call us the N word. It's fine. It's cool. What would oh man. Listen, listen, Charity. That's what happened. So this racist white supremacist, you know what I'm saying? He came onto a podcast called Fresh and Fit. Now the women knew he was an
I
open
cannot
racist.
stand them.
I know, I know. But this is the irony. So you had it where the women on there is a whole panel of black women. Now I can't understand why would a racist want to be on a panel of what he hates. I couldn't understand. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Right,
But
it doesn't make any sense.
that's like saying you're inviting a Klansman to Wakanda. He be talking, what the fuck you doing? Why y'all invite me out here? Now, in doing that, the girls and all of them, they weren't trying to say like, I dare you to call, like you said, I dare you to say the N word. Nah,
No,
nah, 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 homie. They were encouraging it's okay to say the N word. You could say it. You could call us that.
I don't know what to. I don't know what to
I
say in
love when
that
Charity
aspect
takes a deep
because
breath, yo. But she's just trying to find herself. She's just trying to find her center of gravity.
initially I was thinking that maybe they were being sarcastic and it was taken the wrong way, but I'm definitely gonna have to go check out that video because nah, player. And then they shouldn't encourage that because he said to the wrong black person he's gonna be lights out.
But see now, but he got the ultimate pass. It was on social media. Now we know that. Listen, the women, y'all the most educated. Y'all got the money. Y'all got the cars, the businesses. Y'all doing all the big moves. So he went to the gatekeepers. He went to the gatekeepers. You know what I'm saying? He asked them for permission. You can't get mad. That's like Zimmerman going to Louisiana and asking, "Hey, can I say some fucked up shit?" I'm not sure if he'll make it through Louisiana, but
Not New Orleans, he would.
Zimmerman just stay on the eye, and let it fly. Now, but so what? So how do we go about this? How do we go about assessing this type of damage? Because see, a lot of the pro Negro blacks, they quiet. They quiet now. They love a lot of their queens, but they ain't saying shit about this one. You know what I'm saying? I know they're afraid that they're gonna lose that pussy if they saying these shit. You know what I'm saying? We can say what the fuck we want to say. We don't give a fuck. But them, they got to watch what they say. They got to watch their tone. No, they can't say nothing to this type of shit. Charity in the trenches, so she
No,
don't give a
I
fuck.
I think that I, they need to be called out.
Uh-oh. Charity,
It
Charity,
is
you
imperative that we call them kind of coons out on their shit.
wait, not the queens. You can't call out the queens.
Says who?
Uh-oh. Charity, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there, sis. Get out. But
Mm-mm.
but they were given permission. They was on a predominantly a black owned podcast. And now here's the thing about it. It's to the point now. Do you think that uh we had Africans and blacks, right? African and black Americans okaying other groups to call them out their name? You think it was just for content, or you think that sometimes this content been going too damn far? What's your thoughts on that, man? Because I think like damn,
Um,
I don't think there's no damn thing there's
I
any
think
levels.
it have to be for content because with the history of that word and the history of racism and all that we had to deal with, is no way that they could be that damn stupid.
This is the internet, girl. You challenge the universe hard enough, the universe can say, "Bet I can show you some shit." I'm just saying, like you. I'm just saying, like at some point, at some point, and what's going on, Juju? What's going on, man? It's about like at this point that you have it whereas to that they openly, you know what I'm saying? But I was enjoying watching the madness of you know what I'm saying? And mind you, y'all can't say we did it wrong now because Fresh and Fit, Though y'all, I know. Listen, I don't like them. I don't like them motherfuckers. So
Yeah, I
it was
can't stand
interesting,
them. They ignorant.
but it was interesting. But see, here's the thing about it: they did it properly. They went to the leaders of the community and asked them, "Is it okay if we get this white racist Latino to call y'all N words?" And it was kind of like watching them disgusting pornos where the white girl going there with all them truck driver rednecks and shit. But it was like YouTube version, and I was like, "Well, damn."
Why do you keep calling them idiots the leader of our community? They're not the
No,
leader of
no,
my
no,
community.
no, Teddy. No, Teddy. No, man. Y'all don't get no. Y'all don't get no, no. They don't get to pick up that title on the convenience. No, it's not. One minute they were shaking the talismans of the Kiki Palmer. Now all of a sudden, oh yeah, now hey, they're not. So who? So okay, so are the women not the most educated?
Apparently not those
No.
particular women.
Oh, hey, hey, we're not doing 90
But as
degrees of
a
separation.
general statement, generally, I would say yes, but not those idiots.
Okay. So we can't now. Here's the thing about here's my thing. Whenever it's time to look good or we're winning, then we do the collective. We're winning. Okay, right? Charity sells 10 houses in one day. Shout out to Charity. They're gonna say, "Black girls, we winning." Knowing damn well, it ain't a lot of y'all in there like that doing all that. Suddenly, one girl get caught, damn throwing babies off Walmart for chicken nuggets. I don't know. That ain't us bitches. But then tell the backstory of Roots that somehow all of y'all were there. So it's like me trying to say LeBron is like the representation of all black men. Like if I have to hold the Pookie Dusty title, granted I know I'm not a no damn Pookie, but shit, let one fuck up. We all get that banter.
Look at your
We,
little sidekick.
Ooh.
You
No,
know
that's
she
no.
not
She's different.
fuck.
I separate her. I separate her from all of y'all. Y'all black women can't claim that child. No, y'all can't claim that one. That one. She's different. Go on, Gigi. You ain't about to mess up this stream. You hear a stream going on. You That's the first thing you think. Get out of here. Man, that child was known when we streaming. So
Journey was supposed to be keeping an eye on her, but Journey went in her room and closed the door.
Granny saying, "Listen, I don't get paid enough to watch that child. I don't get paid enough." But see, this is the thing about it that now at this point, we can't say that they didn't know better. We cannot say that. We cannot say that. At what point do we get to? At what point do we hold these people accountable? But if I got to be accountable when that guy Jeremy, the guy beating on Clarissa Shields, that I as a black man said, "Hey, black men abuse black women." Now I don't do that shit, you know.
Right.
But that shit was thrown. That shit was thrown out there to the universe. I know that. Listen, y'all, this woman goes hard for her kids' education. But whenever they say black women don't care about women's education, she has to be there to fight that. They say, no, I actually do. Um, Fight for my kids' education. This woman spends money. So this is I'm sorry, Charity. Y'all going to have to take this one on the chin. Like this is where if I saw you jump on your panel and talked about this shit, I feel you. You feel me? But I
Right.
understand a lot of women, and this is where that women content creator shit goes down the tube. Because see, I'll be told to jump on the men and hold them men accountable whenever they hit a black woman or they do some fucked up shit or shoot or do or drive. But I'll be told, hey, why aren't y'all talking about that? It's just that, and this is the thing where I look at it. I feel like there's an unwritten code for a lot of women that talk about the good shit, but don't call out the bullshit. What's your thoughts on that one?
Well, I'm gonna call out the bullshit. I don't care.
I know you.
I don't care if it's, women, men. I hold everybody accountable equally, but that particular video I did not see. And from what you're telling me about it, was a damn spectacle. And I'm gonna just have to go back and check it out because I cannot believe that those women were so damn stupid.
No, no, and I agree with you, Juju. No, we do need to hold them women accountable. Like that's the thing. Why I think why sometimes because
And
see, here's the thing about it. If the women get on the women, they'll call them pick me's. You dusty. You trying to get a man. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, Charity is not her. She got a whole family. She's doing very well for herself. You know what I'm saying? This woman's out there. So listen, y'all, go check her channel out. She talks about property and real estate and all that. So she's in business. So y'all need a
but
house, go check out.
Drew, I was gonna say if it was just for clout, a lot of like the Migos say, these people do anything for clout. So even if we were to try to hold them accountable, they probably wouldn't heed sound advice. And most stupid and ignorant people don't. They'll
I,
take it
I
as, oh, they just hating because all they want is the attention from it.
fair enough. Fair enough. But see, it's like black men run around with poo shiesty masks, right? I have no problem talking about that because I understand that weighs at my image as a man. First of all, y'all, I got dreads. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I got gaps. I'm a big dude with scars on me and shit. Listen, I just got the universe against me. Y'all know how hard it is when I walk down the street around goddamn Mary Kate and Ashley and all the motherfuckers. Like they already got it pinned out that, listen, man, I'm fucked up in the game. You know what I'm saying? I want to say, hey, I'm for my people. But then again, when I told people last night that, yo, man, this is why it's hard for me to say this Kambaba nigga power pro black shit. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna never say shit about this. Now, all y'all people who had smoke for the black men that were licking Pearl's butthole, y'all make sure y'all say some shit about these black women that were trying to suck off Nick.
Pearl, another idiot. I cannot stand her.
Listen. I told you we gotta get back to our content. We gotta get back to our content, man. You know what I'm saying? Jay would just this must be our reunion session. We gotta get y'all but it was Jay Gene was just asking about you. And we just had MOT not too long ago. I'm not sure if y'all just coming into the office like with Elon Musk emailing y'all or some shit. Because y'all niggas come in whenever the fuck y'all want to come in, bro. Listen, y'all, we got 9 co-hosts. These niggas come in wherever the fuck they want to come in, do their job, and then leave out, and then say, "Yeah, I stream Joe." Win, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I think the women that are doing y'all imagery, y'all get downplayed. Y'all get the downplay, but these broads get called to play. And so you're never gonna see this with other cultures holistically saying this is how we get down. Like I get it. There's no such they'll do anything for clout. Shout out to the to Migos on that. But you know what I'm saying? You got to be willing to talk about it. You got to be willing to say, hey man, like, hey, y'all bitches doing this type of shit for clout. Hey, like we don't fuck with y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? And I think some of those women actually started shutting down their social medias because they started getting attacked a lot. Like they started getting attacked a lot, Charity. You know, they started shutting down their social medias on that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to figure out and like is this something that honestly I think for me as a black man, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck what I gotta say because it's me I'm just gonna be told I'm a hater. You hating because the white man or the racist white man got all your bitches. Fair enough. You did. You won Nick Fuentes, you won. You took all my queens out the castle. All I have is Gigi. That's all I got is Gigi left. You know what I'm saying? She ain't going nowhere. As long as I got snacks and gummies, she's never gonna leave in a tablet. But this right here, I don't feel like Charity. I'm gonna be honest. Ain't no black woman going. Ain't no most black women ain't gonna talk about this motherfucker. They're not gonna say shit. I get they're gonna say, well, I don't watch Fresh and Fit, but they ain't gonna say shit about this. Do you think there's a silent code of don't talk about the fuck shit that dumb bitches do over there?
No, but I mean, even if the women speak about it, the same thing happens with us being, labeled a hater and stuff. So, and it doesn't get as much attention as like the ones that's doing the fuckery. Like when you giving sound advice and you know, um, you know, talking about common sense stuff and or have any type of standards and morals, like people don't want to hear that. They want to hear the fuckery. They want to hear stupid stuff.
No, that's true. That's true. That's true. But see, here's the thing about here's the ace up the sleeve. All these goddamn it's weird when I see a stripper or some half naked woman jumping on YouTube trying to teach women on how to run a household. This bitch ain't even know how to make a box of macaroni because she's giving out advice. Charity does not talk about that. Well, for whatever reason, I don't know why. I'm not telling her that's what she needs to talk about. And honestly, I get tired of this love relationship content shit because no household is the same. But it's interesting that those women want to dictate how women should move or they should operate. You have all the cards on the deck. Like if anything, if we were playing spades, you got the spades to cut the deck. You feel me?
Right.
But your imagery does not get used to cut these things down. You know what I'm saying? If honestly you were to say something, well, let me tell y'all, like that's not how we move. Like y'all can't say, like I'm gonna be honest, you can't say, you can't y'all listen. Don't ever tell me B.M.T. You need to say this. You ain't speaking up for that or women and shit. I'm going to say Nick Fuentes, Nick Fuentes, Nick Fuentes, Nick Fuentes. Until you motherfuckers make 15 videos about that motherfucker over there, and that better come out the voices of women. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear shit. Now, I did the Pearl videos about the men eating Pearl's ass. Y'all motherfuckers better say some shit about this. If you do not, fuck out of here. And that's the thing about it. Some of these niggas so badly want that pillow talk with a woman. They don't want to. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and if we following all of like the concepts that she teaches, she not married, she's single herself. So obviously, the stuff that she's teaching isn't working for her. And what she done hit the wall too, cause she not that young.
No, not the wall.
And she homely looking. She not real attractive. So if you don't have a man and you not married, how you gonna, tell other people what they should be doing and giving relationship advice on, how or telling other women how they should carry themselves.
Well, if you well the map the I looked up the internet calculator. If I fucked 10 men and I drive a Hellcat, I'm qualified as a bad bitch to tell you how to get a man. That's the math. You fuck 10 men, you get cash apps, and you have three simps and one bad boy, and only one miscarriage. You are qualified as a bad bitch. That's the math. I'm just letting you know right now. So I'm all for it. So listen. I'm for. I want y'all to understand. BMT is for women's independent. I'm for y'all to live y'all best life because I'm not going to stop y'all from being the best y'all can be. I'm not going to stop y'all. I see. I'm not going to stop y'all. I'm not going to tell y'all what to do as a woman. I just want you to understand. It's scary when you try to play the game as a man. It's scary when you try to play that game as a man. I'm all for it.
But look, BMT, let's talk. A lot of these brothers that's supposed to have all these morals and standards and this and that. Oh,
Yeah.
they want a natural woman. They a lot of them dealing with the ex strippers and the women that's fucking around with 10 niggas and driving the Hellcat. In public, they say they not, but it's a reason why that type is getting a lot more attention.
Charity, please don't let us fire up the stream tonight and get some goddamn drinks. You know I'll get the Patron, my nigga. I'll get the Patron. I'll get the Patron. I'll set us this state on fire from goddamn South Carolina to Louisiana. You know, listen, we can get ahead of Ratchet Fridays, nigga. We can get ahead of the game, my nigga. You might go ahead and put Gigi to bed, and we gonna go down that path again. It ain't nothing but a thing, my nigga.
Yeah,
Because
but
that
you know that's what a lot of them like, contrary to popular belief. Mess up
what,
marriages, mess up they happy home for the hood rats.
now I got a question. But what if my theory is this? Though what if we said those women were the new traditional woman? What if I said those were the new traditional women? Would you be willing to accept that? Because
Mm,
I'm of the mindset those are the new traditional women.
how? I don't know about that, Joe.
No, why not? Why not? Why not? Why?
What would
Why?
make them the new traditional women? Because nothing about that is traditional.
No, no, see, but listen. Okay, let's see. They have their own money. They have their own set standards of excellence. You know what I'm saying? They take care of their children. They be mostly single. They got their own car. Mind you, that's a lot. That's a lot of women. They understand the plan. I remember just like Jamie Foxx said in Webby. You know what I'm saying? She got her own house. She got her own car. She pay her own bill. So that's traditional. Why are we fighting that? Why are we fighting? I listen. I can
I
accept that. Come
in
on,
a
don't do
sense,
it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Why can't we accept that those women are the new traditional? I'm for that. I can respect. I can respect them. Why can't you? Why can't you accept them?
I don't know.
Why? Why not? Why not? Why? I thought interracial marriages were now a thing. So what's wrong with your white man calling you nigga bitch at nighttime? It said all you did was just do it on camera.
Mm, I wouldn't care who it was. They'll get their teeth punched out.
See, and this is why you're going to anger management already. So that's another conversation for that one. That's another conversation about controlling the black woman's anger. And that's a conversation ain't nobody want to sit there for.
You will not try to use that stereotype against me.
Well, we can have that conversation. Listen, if we can talk about the black woman's anger, I will talk about how the black man has gone full bitch mode. So I could listen. You know me, I don't have a filter. I can go into the phantom zone on why black men are acting like bitches. Actually, the black men want to be the new bitch, but the black women have
Now that I
become the
can
new.
agree with. I
Okay,
agree
but
with that.
can you also agree that the black woman wants to be the new nigga? Can you say
Um,
that?
in some instances, I can understand how they're forced to be.
No, no. Y'all no. Let's not run from this. Let's not run from this. If we're gonna do this, if we can agree that the man has so badly wanted to beat these bitches, he became one with the bitches, then we also have to accept that for a lot of these women, that they literally to beat these niggas, that they became the new niggas. This is why they dictate and run the black community. Let's be honest. Most black women are in positions of authority in the black community. They are. I get it. I'm not freaking out about it. I'm not complaining, but they are. I mean, most businesses, most financial, most real estate. Come on, Charity. Do you know the numbers? Who's the biggest buyers in the community?
Black women.
Okay, who's in majority of financial position? The men or the women?
A lot of the women.
Okay, who's the biggest home buyers?
I just said.
Oh no. Financial and home buyer. We're separating the two. We're going to separate the two.
A lot of I get more black female buyers than men. Period.
Okay, so it's fair to say this is not no shot dig at the men that the women for the most part have a lot of the spades in their deck. They became the new nigga, the head nigga. So I can it's a flip paradox that a lot of these men so badly just went into the bitch mode. So when y'all like, where's the men at? Well, your man is inside the house changing the diapers. That's where your man is at, baby. And so your man's in the house, and that's why when they show these videos of the men doing X, Y, Z, I said stop that. That's a minority. These niggas gone inside the house. They in the house, so we can stop that. I know when I say this stuff be triggering a lot of motherfuckers, but it is what it is. I don't pander to y'all. Y'all don't pay me enough to pander. But however, and women know this is true. Good luck getting a man to cut grass. That nigga will look right at you like you speaking Chinese or Mandarin. Find a nigga.
My husband cut grass.
Okay, how many other husbands go cut grass?
I don't know.
She said that shit. I don't know. Oh man. Oh
I
man.
mean, some husbands pay for it to get cut.
Damn. That's hey. All right. Hey. Shit. I mean.
DG.
So we can fairly say okay, but and looking at the turn of power. I'm looking at the turn of power. The women are in the seat of power. They are in the seat of power. I can honestly understand that. I'm not complaining. I'm just understanding it is for what it is. It is for what it is, sis. Ain't no need for us to get mad. But
I
what
mean, you
all I'm
have some
saying is,
valid points.
come on now, it's me. It's me. This is why. Like I said, you can shoot your shots. I know you're gonna shoot your shots. I'm just trying to be ready. I'm just trying to get my baskets in before you start shooting. All
Oh,
right, I'm just
I'm
trying.
not refuting any of the points at this point, at this moment, because
You
you've been a little bit on point, except for trying to say that they them idiots was the leader of our community.
okay?
I don't
Okay,
relate to them people. I don't know them people at all. I'm like, what's the name? Who are these people?
fair. Okay, fair enough.
Hold
Fair
up.
enough. But if I get it, you may not know these people, but if you grabbed a representation, if you grabbed a representation, thank you, Jim Savage. She says her man cuts grass, coconuts. Goddamn, what the hell? Your man building a whole goddamn hut, like cuts grass, coconuts, trees. Oh yeah, he out there doing all that shit. Okay, so all I'm looking at is this: that Fresh and Fit grabbing a representation of what runs the community and say, okay, they're okay with this. You know what I'm saying? And it's no secret. This is a hard reality. I'm gonna show y'all. Women, women. I don't know why, but their stocks of value somehow shoot up minute they get seen either with a non-black man. I don't know why. I don't know what. I don't know what my negative. I don't know what my stock is in America anymore. I think I'm still at $5 if I'm there. I think I might be at $5, but uh, Um, I just understand. I just understand that literally, no, none of the men had any smoke for the women. None of the majority of the men, they didn't have no smoke for these women. None of the women, and they definitely didn't have no smoke. I saw the men defending Fresh and Fit, you know, and also they defended the women, and the women, the women are silent about this shit. But I understand why, because they're afraid of the repercussions of saying something about how these people move. That's just it is what it is. Like just I can respect that. You're the head honcho. I'm not. I I'm just here, my nigga. I'm just here. This is your kingdom. I'm just here. Me and Gigi are just here. So I didn't hire you to be the leader. You just somehow you just got the position. But we know why. When it comes to getting this power and stuff, now those women right there, I can promise you, half of them probably were mothers. Those are mothers. Those are probably somebody with a job. They probably some nigga probably went home that same night and fucked one of them. I don't know. I don't know. But black men are, we could definitely say black men are dusty and thirsty. A woman can disrespect them, call them all kind of punk, bitch, pussy boy, and he still say, "Can I get that pussy?" Listen. I'm a man. Listen. I'm a man. Listen. Listen. This is no secret. Let's stop. Let's stop these games, man.
Oh, he's
A,
right. Oh,
a, a
BMT.
man. A man.
I was looking at Nell because he in the background talking about. I'm like, boy, be quiet.
Now let her work. But the thing about it is this: a lot, a lot of these women. Listen, we know, and I know that women like seeing more so black women swirling than actually being with black men. I don't know what do you think I'm lying about that, or you think that's a true thing? Like, let's be honest. Granted, we already understand. Nell's
I
right
think
there.
it's more. I wouldn't say that they would rather see them like swirling and dating outside of their race because black women are the least likely group to date outside of their race. Boy,
Uh
be
oh.
quiet.
Now get
My
out of there.
husband in the
Get out of
background.
there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of
No,
there.
black men are more likely to date
Here we go.
outside of their race than
Beauty.
black
Where the
women.
baby at? Where the baby at?
He's supposed to be watching the baby.
That's black women who ain't got nothing going. Ones that do got something going are going to the other side.
I got something going and I'm married too.
We not talking about you. We talking about
You see what I'm saying? Now you see how she took those shots, right? Took those shots. No hesitation. I told you we were just waiting. I told you we were just waiting for her to do it.
Look, I wanted to. I'm open to dating other races, but I knew that I wanted to marry my own race. It was hard, Joe. You know, it took a long time.
Most black women that don't have children per se are going to the other side. Not like when you have black children. I guess it's kind of hard to bring in a white man, or a Mexican man, or whatever. Now,
Yeah,
not
they
talking about people, but
ain't no white man trying to raise no nigga baby.
It's baby. Look all over TikTok. It's plenty of white men with black women that have black kids.
Yeah, listen. We got our
You
theories
know we
on
live, right? We
we
live, and you in the
we
back.
got our theories why don't white men like y'all damn listen, unless they could train that damn child to go to the NFL or some shit or play basketball or some stuff, but they definitely train our kids to do them goddamn stuff. Like we get tired of seeing them Sarah Bullocks take them damn black y'all what I always be wondering about that. How does the white woman can always take a black baby and get that motherfucker to the NFL? Black women, y'all gotta be able to get these black boys to school now. I don't know how the hell these white women keep getting y'all children to the NFL. But goddamn, boy, that shit be blowing my mind out. Like a white woman gets seen with Gigi and TikTok and start braiding her damn hair. That woman going about to get 250K likes. See, America loves seeing a white woman braid a black baby's hair. Or they'll have with a black man. He dark as shit, like Burple, and he out
Maybe
there.
it's hard to find
He
black
out there loving up on some white girl, and I'm not against that. I'm not against that, but TikTok likes seeing that swirl play. TikTok likes seeing that where a purple black man is hugging some little Annie white girl and saying how he love her and he don't see rage and all that shit. But see, all of a sudden, don't worry, you'll get that call, nigga. You gonna get that wake up call. You gonna get that wake up call. And the same thing for y'all black women when y'all be on them damn TikTok videos braiding them white churn hair and shit, looking crazy as fuck, knowing damn well that I think we lost as fuck, bro. I really do think you don't see. I really do, bro. Like you're never gonna see Mexicans doing cucaracha with Dylan Roof and shit. But somehow we do. We go opposite of the direction, man. What black women? Y'all were happy to see Kiki Palmer with that Asian nigga. Y'all were happy. Y'all thought y'all won. Y'all flew up and down that y'all made it to the promised land. Y'all thought y'all gonna get that chance and shit. Y'all did. No, none of y'all black women were checking for Kiki Palmer until she came out with that Asian nigga. Y'all didn't give a fuck about that motherfucker. No, y'all were never looking at Kiki Palmer like that. Stop. Y'all give a fuck about her. Black men, we know damn well Jonathan Majors, when he came out with that skinny, pasty white bitch, yeah, she wasn't a bad looking white. I mean, she wasn't the best white bitch. We don't ever get the best white bitch. We just get a white bitch. That is just something. I don't know, bro. We got some infatuations for some shit. But black women, y'all got a better chance to swirl than we do. If we swirl, we get demonized. Y'all swirl, that's a pretty baby. You're going to get good hair. You'll probably get a good credit score or some shit like that. So, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is.
You gonna have us over here debating. He done stormed off. And he was even talking about like how when women opt to have donors, how they'll choose like white sperm over black men. But I was
What?
like, I don't know if that's necessarily true because there's not a lot of black donors.
There's no white woman saying, give me a black sperm donor at no damn. They get pregnant thinking if that motherfucker. When I see a white girl with a black man, either she rebelling or she's at the bottom of the barrel and ain't no white man trying to take her ass. I just sometimes I just be like, what happened, baby? Because what made you come down here to Madagascar? Do you not know what's going to happen to you when you're out here? Do you not know your credibility in the white community is about to go down? You're never gonna see no white. You're never gonna see a white politician. You will never see a white politician get on stage with a goddamn baby. Well, except unless they're gay, and say, these are my kids. You're never gonna see that. You're never gonna see no white man get on stage with his black babies and say, if he's doing that, they just there for charity. Unless it's Bill Clinton. Unless it's Bill Clinton. But I'm sorry. Black women, y'all like the swirl. Y'all like the swirl. Black men have run this course. I'm fine with y'all. Nell understand that. I understand that. Charity said she had to fight the swirl spirit. But we all know Charity, only reason you can get away with that, but you light skinned. You light skinned. So
Spirit.
Mel, you gonna have to deal with that yourself. You got to deal with that yourself. I'm sorry. I'm gonna probably have to be a Gigi. You almost came close to being a half white baby girl. You almost came close.
I'm not about to do this with you, Joe.
I'm just saying, listen. Come
but
on now. Can't say what?
Once you start making over a certain amount of money, when it comes
There we
to
go.
like,
There we go. The shame game.
it's not shame.
That is shame.
But it's not.
Why you always do that? Why you always go straight to the money?
Because it plays a important factor.
Get Mel, please. Get Mel.
The main reason marriages fail is due to finances.
I swear, you know what? If
Now,
Michael
come
B.
here.
If Michael B. said that same shit you just said, and Michael B. if Michael B said that same shit you just said, hey, I gotta go date a white woman. So you saying that y'all black women, when y'all start making money, y'all have to date out to survive.
I'm saying what?
So you saying when a black woman, as soon as y'all start making money, in other words, y'all most likely are going to have to swirl to actually make some money.
No, I'm not saying that, but it's gonna take a long while probably and a lot of looking. I say once you start getting in the 80 to 100,000 range, it's hard.
What's hard?
With finding a partner
Well, like,
that
who
makes
told you that?
that kind of money. Cause the Pookies and the Ray Rays, they out there. And a lot of the Pookies and Ray Rays, they have, decent careers, but that still don't make them, they still Pookies and Ray Rays. He ain't
Okay, so
what
you,
you got to say for there.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be.
well, listen, I gotta protect my peace, man, because she about to trigger me. Charity, why you be triggering people, man?
I'm not. You told me to tell him come here.
Okay. Do you think now? Do you think that if Mel made six figures and let's say he came with a white woman or Asian woman, do you think that he would get respect from black women?
If he
No. You yeah. Go ahead. Give it to him.
okay, so him making six figures, if he came with a white woman, would he get as much respect?
Yeah, from his own community.
Um, I don't know.
You can go ahead and ask him.
What you
He,
think?
he,
If I came with a white woman that made six figures, like respect my communities. I mean, it depends on who you was before you got with this white woman.
But some people you expect them to go.
But I mean, you always hear that at the family barbecue when you with that damn white woman.
He's talking about you always hear it at the family barbecue. Oh, you with that damn white woman.
yeah. I think that here's the thing about it. It's I hear more scrutiny when a black man dates out than a black woman dates out.
Yeah, especially if it ain't your family, the females
Uh oh.
are their shades.
What, like past females or what? Just females that know you.
Uh, Past females and females that know you that ain't related to you, that's jealous of that relationship.
People ain't gotta necessarily be jealous to say something. Oh, the dog. Let the dog in.
I'm saying it like this. If a black woman said that she would date like see them girls who look like they wear struggle weave and shit, right? Them girls dating a Nick Fuente, though he's racist as fuck, that's a up that's a level up for them. That's a level up for them, right? Even though it's a fucked up level up, but that's a level up for them. Now, when it comes to that of when it comes to that we can say, hey, like get away from him and anything like that. But they'll say anything's better than dating a black man. Nobody's gonna question that. Nobody's gonna push
Ain't
against that
nobody
shit.
saying that.
Oh
Well,
shit. Please stop. Nobody saying that? No, nobody saying that, Charity?
I ain't gonna say nobody's saying it, but
So every time you lie, rip off a nail. Every time you lie, take off a nail. Every time you lie, just rip off a nail. I promise you, you start telling the fucking truth.
Yeah.
I promise you, you'll start telling the truth.
look,
That'll be the
can we use like majority? Stop using these slim
no,
percentages of
man.
self-hating coons that you're referring to. That is not the majority. Majority
Oh,
of black women love black men.
what?
That depends. y'all say y'all love black men, but y'all actually really don't. Until somebody else start loving the black men.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get out of there, bro. Get
What do
out of
you
there.
mean?
Get out of
Household.
well,
Y'all
I
over
can't
here
help when the camera goes
talking
off.
about black men. No, it's no loving.
Uh-oh.
You gotta show that you love them, not just say it. It's just like saying Black Lives Matter.
Don't put
Mm.
Black Lives Matter into this.
It's like on the damn same point because you just said it. Black Lives Matter, but nobody's doing nothing about it.
They only like us when we get shot or we dead. And then
That's
also,
it.
oh yeah, we matter.
So how are black men not being shown love?
Like I said, when the black man
The
speak,
work is not being put in. The words are just being put in.
I don't
That's just
feel
like
love.
somebody
I
saying.
feel like the
That's just like
stand-up black
that's just
men.
like me. Somebody just saying, "I love you, baby," but I'm never showing you that I truly love you.
Mm. Preach, King. Preach. The Mel Show now. It's the Mel Show. Well, he said, no, you can't get mad that he had a valid point. You can't get mad that he had a valid point.
Give specifics.
What? That was pretty specific. He was. He said no. No, man. No, no, no.
Because a majority of the black men that I know are appreciated by their families. They're appreciated by their wives.
Shit.
They,
Shit.
Who actually shows a small percentage, yes, but there's a big percentage not showing it.
well, I don't know
No.
those people. I can't
Well, you
relate.
can't.
Oh, look how she doing separate. I don't know those people.
Well, all that matters is I show my appreciation to
Okay,
you. So we ain't
so you can't comment on the
Yo, she did her separation so quickly. I appreciate all of y'all in the chat. We appreciate y'all in the chat. Charity somehow separated herself from humanity that quickly. That was quick. But we need Mel on the panel more often. He be shutting down Charity.
Nah, bro, I can't be on the panel. I got stage fright. Goddamn it.
well, you can turn your
Man,
thing off. BMT got his off.
Shit.
you can just turn off your camera. You can turn off your camera and be on Xbox.
Why? You look
No, don't. I ain't right here crazy.
Charity
handsome. He talking
likes to
about he
cam up.
got stage fright.
Charity likes to cam up. That's her thing. Usually I cam up. I usually cam up, but you don't got to cam up. You
Yeah,
could
he
just be on.
not on camera.
Yeah, I'm not on camera.
Look, I've been telling him we need to do a couples channel and talk about like married life and how we work
I
and
can't.
stuff.
And y'all can talk. Y'all can talk about different shit on y'all channel. You don't got to be cammed up. She gonna try to. She gonna make you. She gonna try to make you cam up, but you don't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can help start some controversy. Low key Charity might be a lesbian or something like that. To give y'all some controversy for y'all channel to blow up. Y'all got PPP loan scandals and shit. Y'all got to figure
Who
that
do?
out, huh? Charity,
Who
it's
got
fake.
people?
Oh my God! Look how she took the bait. It's a fake scandal. You just who do like you? Look how quickly your
Oh,
ears
I
butted
thought
up.
you saw something in the chat.
Charity's about to go in the chat. Charity, get out the chat. Get out the chat, Charity. Get out the chat. But her ears perked up. Her ears perked up. What you trying to figure out who got fake PPP? Look, I wish I knew how to get those motherfuckers.
If I knew then what I know now, I would have got me a damn PPP loan, especially as many people as I know with fake businesses still hadn't got caught and got it fixed.
Allegedly, we're not y'all have businesses. Charity just saying stuff out of attrition. She's not serious. Y'all have y'all businesses. Charity, stop starting fires.
I got a real business and didn't get one. I should have though.
Did that make you feel special? Shooting down at somebody else's business. Did that make you feel like special?
No, I'm expressing my regret because I should have got a PPP loan.
Every time I talk to somebody from the hood, we all got that PP.
You could have got your PPP loan. You just didn't. You was afraid of you was afraid of that money.
No,
You was
I
afraid of
didn't
that
want to
money.
have to worry. I didn't want to have to like pay anything back because I
Shit.
already got a lot of stuff going on. and I didn't want that debt. But if I knew they was gonna be forgiving them left and right, then I definitely would have.
I would have got that motherfucking PPP loan.
In my face every which way. He ain't got no business. First time I
Half the people in New Orleans that's on the list don't have a business.
They do have a business. They do have a business.
Why you
Just because you don't see their business don't mean they don't got a business.
You can pull it up on the Secretary of State. If you look on the Louisiana Secretary of State, you can like type in their name and see if they registered.
Oh Lord, here's somebody dry snitching charity.
I ain't snitching on nobody. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you all like, if you look it up, you can see who's got a business or not. All right, Charity. What's up? Shout out to you, Dollar One. We got to have that assimilation conversation. Just let me know if you want me to drop the link. But what I'm saying is this: it's no secret that a lot of women are not going to say nothing to those women that secretly enjoyed. Like, and listen, they saw that it's a plus. It's a plus having that racist white man call them nigga bitch and all that shit, rather than having to hear that black man mouth. That was a plus. That was a win. You can't get mad at that. Now, Nell brought up a good point. People don't show affection for the black man until the black man says, "I'm done. I'm tapped out. I don't want to be bothered with this shit. Y'all got it. I don't want to fuck with this shit." I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you case in point. June.
Motherfuckers these days, they had. Hold on, let me see something. I gotta remember how it goes. These days, most black women hide prostitution where you have to pay me for my time.
Uh-oh.
Now, if they get with a white man or something like that, that ain't really, it's not in there. But most black women got to pay black women for their time. Basically, hiding prostitution.
Most of them talk to white men to get paid for their time because they know them white boys gonna trick off.
My point, and they'll be in
hold on, wait, we been saying we ain't paying no money?
No, I ain't saying that. He talking about a lot of them.
Prostitution with
they'll be
hiding prostitution with you have to pay me for my time. So
which technically that's not prostitution if you're not Gigi.
That is prostitution. It's just a way of hiding prostitution.
So y'all know that the white man gonna pay y'all if you know.
Okay,
good morning.
But if you going out to eat, you're paying something. If we go to the movies, you're paying something. Well, not specifically us, but like.
No, you paying it.
Like hand over money because I don't know anybody that does that.
Shit. Stop, Charity. Stop this. You were just bragging years ago. This man sent me $200 cash app. Some shit. Like, stop, Charity. Stop.
But it wasn't like just some random. Why?
Okay, but the nigga, you didn't do nothing for it. He just sent you $200.
Josiah, don't be bringing
now
up
look,
old stuff. I'm married.
Now look how she called my government name. You see how she called that? She said that shit so quickly, boy. She said that shit so quickly to shut me down. Like, hey, do as I say, but don't call out what I do. Boy, hey, man.
Don't be bringing up old stuff before I was married now.
Tell it like it is, Josiah, goddammit.
Listen, but Mel ain't gonna be mad at that. That just proves the point that listen, we know that.
Mad, but don't be supporting his crazy theory.
Oh, hey Mel, you can't use that against her now, nigga. You can't try to use that against my sister.
The best man in the world, he just ain't got nothing to bring to the table right then and there.
You can't use that against my sister. You remember that time you got. All she could just say, hey, I got it like that. I make these niggas shit. The bills get paid. Shit.
Man, all of them got it like that. All you gotta do is show a little skin. You have a nigga that cash that real quick.
I think all women, there is a nigga out there that will pay their bills by any means necessary. Like they don't like it is fair. It's fair to say now
They know
that
they
the
gonna eventually guilt them into giving them some.
bullshit. When they done with that nigga, jump to the next train. Jump to the next train. Listen, you got dudes that get happy. Men will sabotage other men. Will
Yep.
sabotage other men just to get that of the affection of a woman.
You're not lying.
So how can we honestly build with other men if other men will do it by any means necessary to sabotage other men?
That's why it's important not to talk to other people about your relationship because try to throw you down the drain and still come talk to you.
Yeah, fuck that other nigga. Fuck that nigga. He ain't shit. That be your
Yeah.
own goddamn homeboy. Fuck
So
him.
will.
You should come.
What you
Come. You
talking
can stay.
about?
You can live in
I'm
my
just saying,
house.
that's just like I can go to somebody just trying to vent. We might have had a bad breakup or whatever we going through. I could be saying something that I probably don't mean. I just be in the heat of the moment. And that same nigga come to you saying the bad shit I said instead of the good shit I ain't said about you. And then be in your inbox right after. Yeah, I can do you better than that nigga.
Dollar Will says this. We got to go slow with the 304 talk because acquiring resources from men is central to being a woman. They are physically weaker and need men to survive, and men need women to reproduce ourselves. That was it's crazy when Dollar Will throws that up. We all had to, I really could. I don't get mad when I hear a woman use a man, but I'm like, that's their nature. They've been doing that since the dawn of time. Shit, Eve used Adam and threw his ass under the bus. We all expected. We all thought all her daughters were going to do. We all thought all her daughters were going to do. You thought they were going to follow on code. I don't get mad. A woman is naturally going to use a man or the man system to get ahead. You know what I'm saying? Women don't trust women like they say they do. That's another thing. Women don't trust women like that.
Oh nah,
But
definitely not.
I know y'all like to believe that, but women don't really trust women. If they feel like they got something worth the fuck, they're gonna betray that bitch, or they're gonna get rid of the other. You know what I'm saying? They'll go out there clubbing. The minute they get a man, they start separating from the pack. But let
That's
me get
what
let
you
me.
supposed to do when you get a man. You can't still be going out hanging out all night.
Why can't why can't you bring your man around your other friends? Why can't you bring your man around your other friends?
My man shy.
No, you just know that some of them motherfucking girls over there. Shout out to India. We know
Oh
some of them out
yeah,
there.
I gotta get my girl back on. She so asked me when we gonna
Lord.
start back recording.
Listen, boy, you gotta be built different to deal with India, boy. Well, I learned that the hard way, boy. I learned that when you record with India, boy, you gotta be covered in the blood of Jesus, boy.
Yeah, my girl, she gon' she with it. And she gonna call out everything.
Everything. You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing about it is this. Them women that were hollering at that racist white man, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at them, Charity, because they were trying to hopefully get chosen by that white man. They wanted that white man to choose them. It's okay. It's okay, white zaddy. You could call me dirty, ashy nigga bitch, and that's fine, baby. So long as you ain't that black man, I love you. He don't even protect me. Really? Why you think that white man Nick Fuentes was blushing? You know what I'm saying? He was blushing because he knew that damn if I fuck the he probably fuck, I'm pretty sure he got to fuck one of them goddamn black women that night. I don't know which one. If I show you the picture, which black woman do you think he fucked that night?
I don't know. You know I didn't watch it.
No, you ain't got to watch it, but do you think he got to probably have sex with one of them black women?
Mm, I don't know. Maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, he.
Where's my Where's my smoke for Myron? I already have smoke for Myron. Here's the thing about it. Myron is an African. Myron, here's the thing. Y'all, okay, y'all want me to just go at Myron. Myron Fresh and Fit. They're not. They already told you how they feel about Black Americans. That's a fair thing. That's a fair question. Myron Fresh and Fit already told me how they feel about Americans. Those are Africans that say how they feel about Black Americans. What I call in the question is the Black American women that talk about the stages of the community. Y'all don't got no smoke for them. If I have to hold those Black men accountable that were on the Obsidian panel, right? So why can't I say, hey, those women that knowingly were on a panel with a guy that literally talks about Black women? See, y'all, this is why I say y'all be oh man, oh man. And see, y'all won't talk about that. I know y'all won't. I know y'all won't. I know y'all won't. I can. I know I can. See, I'm not held by the laws of this Wakanda shit. I'm not held by these laws. I know y'all not. Y'all, the Black men were so up on Pearl, and I clowned on those men. I got on those men. I got in on Fresh and Fit. We all know that those motherfuckers, they fuck white bitches. They cape for white bitches. But what I find interesting, now we know Fresh and Fit go in on Black women. I think we know that, right? Right, Charity. They go in on Black women. They get videos of them showing themselves getting kicked out by Black women, kicking out Black women, and talking about them. Why Black women go on their show? Hey, I gotta go get that if they're doing anything for clout. They're doing anything for clout. So they'll go chase the clout, even if it means that of their own direction. I'm not going to stop nobody from running into the fire. That's not my call. I told you everybody doesn't need and deserve protection. You gotta let a few people just kick rocks and hit the goddamn pavement. I'm of that mindset. I'm of that mindset. Some people you just gotta let feel the shit. But if somebody tells you that, hey, this is how I get down, and I chew like that. Mind you, they were encouraging him to say the N word. So y'all can go at Myron and Fresh and Fit, but those women, any other time, those women will get up and leave when they get disrespected. So, but why would you choose to side with a man that knowingly you're telling him to disrespect you. See, that's a whole difference. That's a whole difference. That's a whole different. Let me know if I'm off what I'm saying, Charity.
No, I agree with you. And another thing I was gonna say, I always wonder that too, because it's so stupid. Why put yourself in a position? I'm talking about in reference of going on to a show where you know they dislike you or have a you know disdain for you.
Like I said, man, like like are we open? Are we open? Are we doing open panel? Are we doing open panel?
Yeah,
Um.
we can. Let's see what the people think.
Okay. Okay. Like I said, because me, I'm of the mindset I don't give a fuck. Like honestly, like I said, no, I ain't gonna call them. I'm not gonna call them hoes. I'm not gonna call them hoes. But I'm not gonna do that. That's the easy way out. I'm not gonna call them hoes. I'm not gonna call them hoes. Those are black women. And black women, y'all want to do content talking about that? Then hey, I get it. You want cold to your sisterhood. Regardless of what they do, y'all gonna just blame those men. But anytime y'all would normally stomp out any other time out of that office. But she ain't stomp out that time. Nobody walked out that time. I dropped the link, just letting y'all know. And like I said, hey, we dropped the link. You know, if y'all even want to grab it, y'all can always grab it. You know what I'm saying? Come on through. Um, you cannot. Oh, okay. The link. Did I drop the damn link? Charity, hang on. Let me see. Did I put that link down
Yeah,
there?
it's
Yeah,
in there.
it's in there. Okay. But yeah. So it's just one of those things where how we're looking at it at okay, there we go. It is one of those things. It's a pick and choose. It's a pick roll. You know what I'm saying? And I get it because if you say something, you'll be off code. Everybody liked it when we talked about how they were, doing certain things to kiss certain ass. Like I said, man, you can't just all of a sudden pick and choose. Well, your kid is always doing my kid does this, my kid does that, they're good. Then all of a sudden we catch them out there smoking cigarettes. Not my baby. No, that is your baby. We got camera footage. Me and Charity got this little motherfucker. We about to go in. Wait. But the times, no, we ain't talking about those times. We talk about this time. Talk about many other times. Myron and Fresh and Fit are not pro black, so y'all can stop that little pro black Kumbawa nigga power shit. They're not pro black. Y'all can stop this Wakanda talk about protection. They're not out here to protect you. You think women ain't running these chicks through the mud? It's a 50-50. I think it's a 50-50. It's a 50-50 because if that's the case, it's like, and honestly, I think that's the thing about it. You come on, I'm not gonna, I can't keep on reading the chat. Can't keep on reading the chat. Like it's a 50-50, and that's something that me and Charity both had an agreement on. That yeah, but this is social media. Like I said, like y'all listen. Bad behavior is what? What would you honestly call bad behavior? Bad behavior is rewarded, overly rewarded. I mean, honestly, it's going to be rewarded because all they need to say, well, this is how black people are closet racists, or they pretty much they done this, or they this and that. Like I said, listen, that's why I said I don't do this community talk. I don't. I don't do that community talk shit no more. That's that dreary talk. Because then you start going down that pipeline. No, y'all when y'all start calling out the shit in the community, then let me know when y'all do that. Let me know when y'all start going after those things. Let me know when y'all start holding those accountability sticks, swinging them, and start getting in them. I can get at the men. Everybody's chanting and rooting for BMT. When I get at the women, fall back. Now, oh no, no. See, don't call them hoes now. Don't call them treason that hoe now. Don't call them that. Don't call those are black women too. Those are black women. You can't call them hoes now. Don't call them hoes. Don't try to do no. It's the same way as I have to deal with Jeremy and I gotta deal with all them fuck boys, and they gotta somehow those are black men. As they say in those chats, those are dusties. I don't get separated from the dusty conversation. I'm in the dusty conversation. Mel is in the dusty conversation. We understand how motherfuckers look at us when we go outside with a white t-shirt and goddamn jeans or goddamn hell. We you know what? Here's the thing, man. Y'all ever think that a lot of men when they actually get in a certain and see if and Terry, go get Mel and he'll
He
amplify
right
what I'm saying.
here.
No. Here's the thing. What? And Mel, and tell me on my line. Do you think they honestly separate black men when one black man fucks up, or is just all black men?
He's talking about all black men.
Is that they don't be separating us when one dude fuck up? Yeah, black men be beating on black women. Wait. Why are you saying just black men? Y'all just also how we all got the I card.
But I mean, even when the white men mess up, just like when they kill their wives and stuff, we be telling them white men crazy. They'll kill you and kill the kids too. Like,
Hey, listen. Listen, we don't do the separation. You can't. Now we want to do separation when these women do this. Now, when y'all want to start calling out these broads, cool. We don't channels that get on black men and go into black men and talk about the joys of black women. Them women love them fucking channels. But let them same channels start going in talking about the Kiki Palmers of America. Oh my God. Oh, you're talking about submission. Get the fuck up out of here. It's always a black man trying to tell a black woman to submit. Oh God. Same as Oprah Winfrey. Like, yep, yep, yep. You damn right. You damn right. I mean honestly, I just shut my ass up nowadays. I do. I do. Like I said, I sat down and I watched the Freaknik videos. I actually watched 3 of those Freaknik videos. They weren't that bad.
I haven't gotten a chance to watch any of
You
them
don't need to
yet,
see
but
that. You don't need to see them. You're too young.
boy,
You're too young.
what?
You're too young to watch Freaknik videos. You don't need to watch them Freaknik videos. I, what do you say? Like I
No,
said,
I was muting because Gigi was screaming.
okay. Yeah, like I said, man. Did you see the BET award? Did you see the BET award?
I do
Awards.
not watch that
Now,
wickedness.
let me bring that up. I'm gonna show y'all the Sukiyanas, the Krishans, the you see, I
I
didn't
do
see
not
that.
watch that mess. I had got
Listen,
enough
boy,
from the
Bobby
clips.
Jones and the gospel community got a full striptease from them little girls. Don't, Charity, they had them women twerking in Bobby Jones' face, pregnant women
Oh,
and
I
all.
saw the clip on the Shade
Woo!
Room.
I said, one of them old niggas about to catch a stroke. They about to get a stroke.
And I don't believe like once a white girl gets a taste of some blackness, I don't think she's gonna kill her whole family. That's one thing I
Yeah.
want to touch on.
What do they have to do with anything? Like when I was saying the black men, I mean the
Like
white
if you
men.
get a white woman from the hood, right?
Okay, who won't? That's trash. Them the
I'm not
ones
talking about
that
trash,
just
but that's the ones you ain't got to worry about.
the
Killing the whole
ones
family.
that's
Don't
from the
attack our white
hood
queen, Charity.
already bottom of the barrel. That's the thing. Black men will fuck with trailer trash and get the bottom of the
Here we go.
barrel.
Here we go.
Uh,
Here we go.
uh,
Here we
like
go.
them the ones that white men don't want, so they don't care about y'all having them. But that just proved like a point that Josiah had made earlier because
When we deal with a lot of these black women too, it be a lot of trash too. But our trash turns treasure most of the time.
how is that? Because if you trash, you just gonna be trash.
No, you could have had somebody who just
Freak
never
me.
was doing
It's
bullshit.
it's about mindset, and people mindset usually don't change, especially at our age. And you cannot blame somebody else's actions for your behavior.
You know, when I see black men try to holler at Sukiana, knowing that she be eating ass, getting spit in the face and shit, and dogged out by everything in on earth, and I still wonder how's her following so damn strong. And then she
She
broke
got
down
a
that
likable personality. She is disgusting, and she is a hood rat.
excuse me,
But
excuse me. She's a businesswoman. She's also a businesswoman.
yeah, she is. I don't like Ice Spice either.
Charity is
Hood rat with influence, that's likable hood rat.
a likable
Yeah,
hood rat.
like
Look how you
she's
just said it, a likable
marketable.
hood rat.
Like that's not like if you're
Look how
likable, you're marketable. So,
if Sukiana asked to be in your commercial to sell houses,
oh hell no,
stop
because
lying. Stop
majority of my
lying.
client, a
Stop
lot of
lying.
my client base wouldn't know who she is because I do have black clients. Like I said, majority of my black clients are black women, but my major client base is white people. So no, Suki Hana couldn't do anything for my marketing.
Oh, so Sukiana ain't good enough to help you sell them motherfucking houses.
Hell no. Unless she gonna help me sell them to other rappers or something. But no, not my
But she
typical
got that
everyday.
influence. She got that influence. But she has that influence. She can, like I said, you still got men that still try to holler at Sukiana, rub her feet
Yeah.
and suck her toe and all that crazy shit. You know, I'm not. Like I said, when I look at these things, man, you know what I'm saying. You know, I was watching. You know what I'm saying. I already got my link been dropped, girl. You can stay in that chat all you want. Play safe in the chat. We on the panel. We on the panel. You know what I'm saying. I surprised Ji didn't show up. He ain't ride
Oh
through today.
Lord.
Ji, your best friend, she came back, boy. Well, Ji love arguing with some charity, boy.
He
Ain't no link.
cool
How you
though.
ain't see no damn link?
He cool, but he be working my nerves.
Boy, Mel, boy, charity used to fight the best of them, boy. She used to fight the best of them online, boy. Give her a nice bottle of goddamn Patron, boy. Charity can fight, fighting 5 men on the internet all night long. Give her a bag of crawfish and some liquor. Let her. She ready to fight men all night long. That was you.
Yeah, I
Shout out to
miss
Mel for
Ratchet
calming her
Fridays.
down. Shout out to Mel had to calm her down, get that spirit out of her. She going out there in the pig pen fighting the men. I said, Charity, what's that bag of crawfish? You got crawfish and liquor and fighting men and arguing with them at the same time and yelling at ratchets and shit.
We gotta bring Ratchet Friday back.
Oh Lord, boy, I would need a bottle of liquor. I need a bottle of liquor. I need a bottle of liquor. We are joined here today. We are joined here today by oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Listen, man, I be streaming everywhere, man. I tell people like we do a lot of streaming all over. Um, yeah, the link is here on YouTube. There, you must be streaming on Instagram too. Yeah, we're streaming all over. So anybody's welcome to come up and have the conversation. But like I said, uh, pretty much the brand for black women is pretty weird. It's pretty weird. It's like you can be a politician, twerk, and talk about your vagina and daddy issues, and somehow you're still winning. Now, black men, we got the Ike Turner brand. We just can't get out of
How
that
is that
shit.
different from black men promoting drill music? Doesn't it
Oh yeah,
happen both ways?
we already talking about black men promoting drill music.
Yeah.
Well, that's well, you're a professional politician. Why would you need to twerk?
Oh, I don't know. I can't explain that. That I'm not her and she
You
ain't
know
me.
what? Ask them politicians that be twerking. But I be like, your job is to talk about politics, not twerk and get your booties to the pole and shit. Like
I
that.
mean,
There's no.
this is what I'm saying. Like there are just people, it doesn't matter what gender it is, that just do fuck shit. They just genuinely, and I'm sorry, hey Charity, how are you doing? They just do fuck shit and they're trifling and we know this, but so that wasn't really I think in reasonability, it's not about who's worse at doing bad shit because there's bad shit on both sides, right? My thing is, and this was my whole point when I was in the chat earlier, Fresh and Fit took a known white supremacist, a white supremacist that also participated in the Charlottesville riots, onto their show. And nobody had smoke for that particular aspect. And even when it comes to the women, if you actually went back and watched it, when Nick Fuentes said I had another or I had a second option of what I was going to say, who was the first one to say it? It was Myron. And the women followed on with their dumbasses being fucking pawns on that show, is what I'm saying. And nobody has smoke for the fact that these two men have brought a white supremacist on their show. They didn't even have the same smoke that they gave Pearl. And it's crazy to me that I'm having to like make myself sound like I'm defending Pearl when I hope that that girl like kicks the bucket sometime soon. That was my whole point.
Charity, you have anything you want to say before? So here, so okay, so when it comes to looking at this, right? When it comes to looking at this, and again, on the context of I don't like to always, well, both sides do this or we do this or we do that. No, I look at for whoever does the crime of that hour, then that's the one I look at. Like I can know that, hey, this guy over there sells drugs and that guy over there sells drugs, but I'm not going to say, well, you know what? Since I know you sell drugs, but I don't see you selling them at the time, I'm going to take you in. No, no, no. I'm going to go at the person today. And so when I look at that of the Africans, like so let's start off with the Myron. Let's work our way down from Myron and Fit. Two Africans, one that are immigrants that have their staunch look of that of black society openly. And so they said how they said, they felt how they said, and they talk about and go in how they say. Now, from 1 minute we're hearing about women getting hit on their show to getting pushed out of the studio and all the X, Y, Z, and women still go right back over there and they do whatever they do. Now, it amazes me. It was all hands on deck. We have to go cancel Kevin Samuels because he is a biological threat to humanity for black women. I don't defend the Kevin Samuels, but I was like, well, damn, I ain't never seen Kevin Samuels push nobody out no damn studio. But this is interesting. That literally he's just telling you that you're illogical. Now, Now, then when I'm just looking at the context, but the women knowingly kept going right back. Okay, so that right there was a thing. Then we're going to look at the fact that he they brought a about a whole panel of black women, about a whole panel of black women. They said who they were, and they talked about their stuff. Now it's interesting that he's known as a racist. He's known as a racist. And he said the stuff that he said. Those women didn't say they were going to get up. They weren't going to say that, you know what, we're going to stand up or have an issue with this stuff. No, 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 no. They sat their ass right there and humbly listened. Now, people can say, well, Myra say, well, go ahead and say it.
They didn't even know who the fuck he was at first until after this shit, from
Well,
what's been reported since yesterday.
so wait. So when he, so
So
now,
I'm not saying
now you're saying that they didn't know.
no. I am saying that some of the sisters have said they didn't know who he was. What I am saying also to that point is no, they shouldn't have been on that show. I think it's fucking retarded that those women were on there. Like they know that show, they know what it's about, and to be on there, it like let
Okay.
alone is it a disrespect, but to me
So,
it's fucking treasonous.
so
It's
okay.
absolutely fucking treasonous.
To who?
This is my point. My point is Fresh and Fit had a white supremacist on their show, and I haven't seen not one person give them smoke just off of that. Because believe you me, the women are dragging these girls from one side of their face to the other all over the internet. You may not be seeing it, but some of these girls have reported getting death threats and all other kind of crazy shit.
So
It's
wait.
happening
Why are they getting death threats? Why are they getting death threats? Is that
because they
honestly
put
how
their
black?
asses on that show and sat
So
next to a white
so
supremacist.
wait. Hold on. Let me get it straight. Like, hold on. Let me make sure I get it correct. Okay. So even though I don't agree with those what those women did, but you
I'm
got it
not
with
saying they
black people.
deserve it.
No,
I'm not.
hold on. But I'm just trying to figure things out. Black people just say, hey, that we get threatened. Black women get threatened. I hear all these statistics about black women X, Y, Z. But literally, you have it where because the black women don't agree of who they talk to. I never said I hope Candace Owens uh should get death. I think this is why I question black people when they talk that pro-black stuff, and then they start threatening to kill each other because of the other person who they talk to
I
or who
mean
they
that
make
that
entertain.
happened when black folks didn't want to vote for Obama. They got disowned from their families. I mean, that behavior is nothing new for black people.
Can't trust
What
black
I'm
people, boy.
what I'm
Mhm.
saying is that black people saw these black women on a show that has consistently disrespected black women, especially, and then they go on a show to, for one, get embarrassed and participate in embarrassing an entire group of people, but they do that sitting next to a white supremacist. They are dragging these women so much so that some of them are receiving death threats.
Okay, so
And
they're
all
getting
I'm saying is, where is that same smoke from Myron and whatever the fuck his other name is, for having the white supremacist on his show? Because I
okay.
can remember a few months ago when Pearl did the shit, nearly every black man, part of the black manosphere, was ready to jump out of their fucking skin and drag her ass. And they don't
To
have that
drag
same smoke.
Pearl, to
Yeah,
drag
well,
Pearl.
it's a drag Pearl, yeah. And there's
Okay,
there Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
okay, yeah, but I mean, you know, I'm definitely in for the dialogue. So, all right, so um, when it comes to that, who do you hold more accountable? The child that lives in the house, and I'm just asking, who do you hold more accountable? The child that lives in the house, or the child that is just a guest to the house? Which one do you hold more accountable? The child that lives in the house, or the child that is a guest to the house?
I don't understand what you mean. You're gonna have to.
Okay, if you have a kid, let's say you have a child,
Mhm.
right? You have a kid, and your kid knows the rules of the house. Now you have a kid that comes over for the summer to stay there. Now the kids invite a guest over. while you're gone.
Mm-hmm.
And the child for the summer, you know what I'm saying, the Myron says, hey, we could do this. We can wear our shoes and stomp on the couch. Versus that of your child who's in the house, who lives there, says, yeah, you can stomp on the couch. It's fine. It's fine. Well, who are you really going to turn up on? Are you going to turn up on your child who's been living there, or are you going to turn up on the child that's there for the summer?
Well, I mean, both of them get turned up on. I but you turn up more on the one that should know the rules, the kids that live there. I mean, that's obvious, but that's my whole point is that they introduce somebody that is problematic for Black people by and large, right? So if we're talking about like who do we turn up on more, then to your point, we would turn up more on Myron and what's his name from Fresh and Fit because
Why we turn up on them?
they're the ones that live there. Those girls don't live there; they're visiting, right?
Okay.
This is back to your analogy. Myron, Fresh and Fit are the ones that live in the house. They invited somebody over, and then so if I'm the parent, if I'm the one that they're doing this in my house, I'm turning up more on Myron and what's his name?
I, it's like I feel like you have more smoke for Myron, but you don't want to hold those women like to
No,
that of like it's like for me, and I'm just saying my opinion. Like when it comes to that
I'm just
of
asking where's the smoke at for them. That's all. That's all
okay,
I'm
okay, no,
asking.
no, no, no. Here's the thing about it. I expect the African immigrants to not give a fuck. Why should they? Like honestly, that's and then me and Dollar Will I had a conversation. Shout out to Dollar Will. We had a conversation about that. Dollar Will, make sure you come through, bro. And welcome chaos. Like I expect, because Myron and Fresh and Fit already told us how they felt about about America or about black Americans and a lot of the talking points. I get that. What I
Have
find
they or have they targeted one individual?
No, they said openly how they feel about Black Americans and talking about reparations and different other stuff. No,
Oh,
they're
okay.
very
I haven't heard.
yeah.
I'll take your
So they're
word
very
for it. Yeah.
open. So they're very open about their said stuff. But then I also wrap it around that of in the same opinion that here you have it where as to the women the women they are on there asking a white man to call them the N word.
Yeah, that shit is wild. That shit is
Okay,
absolutely out of
so
control.
so if they're asking as black Americans, because nobody walks around Africa calling other Africans N word. They don't do that. They don't be
No,
running
never,
around.
never in the history
Okay,
of ever
so
have Black people. I've never seen that.
so
I've
but you
I've
got
never seen it.
black Americans who are openly telling this man it's okay to call. It's like the same way how they will jump on Candace Owens about, hey, it's okay if you call me the N word. Then hey, right here, right here. So I get it. It's
Mhm.
coming to Fresh and Fit, but Fresh and Fit already said how they feel. So
I
they
don't
already
think
done
that
did that.
negates them from smoke, though. Is what I'm saying.
I mean, no, I mean you can have it for them, but those two already done said it. Like, hey, we don't fuck with y'all. We don't fuck with y'all. Their audience is predominantly a white audience. They, it's a white audience. They may look like you, but they don't fuck with you. The girls who go over there, they don't. I've never seen them ever. Kev, have you ever seen Fresh and Fit ever talk about dating black women or anything like that? Hello, is he on there?
no, I mean, they've even spoken against it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's
Okay,
no hiding it. Like, I don't think that Black women
I'll be right,
are
BMT.
amiss to that, but also in that same token, to your point, I've never seen a group of Black people encourage a white supremacist to use the N word with the hard R just for shits. I've never seen that done in my entire life.
Oh, I have. Oh, I have. I have. There's
I
plenty of them.
haven't. So it was appalling to me to see that shit. Like when
What?
I first seen it last night, I like if I could explain to you the level of infuriation that I had, like I had to go and like get a drink because I'm like, if I ever see one of these women, I'm putting hands and fucking feet on these girls.
But
And that's
why?
how pissed I
Why?
was. Why? Because
But why?
for one, there's already so in the spaces that I travel, a lot of the women have conversations about black women going up on these shows in the first place and holding these women accountable for this level of just like using clout but also not understanding the kind of collateral damage that it has. And again, black women aren't a monolith, but when we go on these shows, we appear to be a monolith. And there's no women on the other side like, no, don't say that. No, don't behave that way. So we don't even when it comes to representation, we don't have a voice because these women
Oh,
much
yeah,
rather
sure
chase
do.
clout instead of morality, right? So when this shit happened, everybody that's been having this conversation lost their fucking shit. Like, oh my God, here, like, let alone are we still doing this bullshit, but we're doing it sitting next to adjacent of a white fucking supremacist. Like they were going to get ran one side of their face to the other. That wasn't, so and
Do you,
this is not me. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, okay, and I'm about to get it over to shout out to my homie Wrestling the Blues. You know I got to get you in on this one because I know you've had an extensive research on Myron and Myron and them. Oh, the feedback.
Well,
The
hold on,
feedback.
hold on. I want to say something. Let me get to. Hold on, can I hear me?
Fix your stuff, man.
I don't know. It's a mic issue. Let me turn on volume, see if this will work. I had to hear you out from this thing. And if I turn on, I'm not gonna hear much. Let me see if the feedback still goes.
Okay, so while you getting that, all right. So the whole brand of it is that if I get you don't like the way that they feel, but again, like I said, this is America. There's a lot of black people who do not like or trust black people. Do I get bothered when I hear black women say on certain channels that, hey, we don't trust black men? I don't hear y'all say, oh, don't say that. Don't say that. I don't hear. I do not hear. And I've heard channels that say that they do not trust black men that are supposed to be pro-black channels. We don't trust black men. You know what they'll do in our community. So when if that can be said and there's no pushback, but yet supposed to be in the some same community, then why all of a sudden now? Oh, I can't believe y'all in there with a white supremacist. Well, y'all, well, shit. I done heard a lot of appalling shit from blacks say things about blacks, and I mean honestly, it's what I'm saying. Like it's like a benchmark. Like this is nothing new. This is nothing new. Nobody said too much crazy shit when Umar said, "Hey, you know what? Pookie's child may have to die." I'm like, well, damn, nigga. Like, since when did you become judge jury? No offense, Umar, you are a motherfucking Pookie. A lot of goddamn these black leaders are Pookies. They're Pookies. They're not no different than anybody else. I mean, it just what you wear dashiki, a robe. You know, you drink some CB water, but my fresh and fit. Listen, I like my racism open and fresh. They tell me you don't fuck with me. Cool. I don't have to try to be cool or collaborate with you. And so I get what you're saying, Dealey. But like I said, I had that shit when it came to me in trailerhood and shit. My nigga didn't even do that shit on my panel. But because I told black people about it, they ran up on me about that shit. But then I've seen other white people say things on panels, like JB Gunner on RBR, and they say he's pro-black like a motherfucker. But RBR loves himself some goddamn JB Gunner. You know, Queen Mayat, she be running over there. I see a lot of black people. That's why I said there's no such thing as code for black people. There's no. If there was a code, I think that code has a virus in it or some shit. It's a very unfamiliarity of uncertainty. Like Myron and Fit, those people they like what they like. I'm not gonna. I don't approve of that shit. I already went in. Like I mean, Anton said how he feels about Pearl, right? Majority of Anton's
About her too. So I mean,
no, no, no,
we'll see.
no, right. You're right. But who's majority of Anton's audience?
I have
Come on,
no
come on,
idea. Would it be
black.
black people?
It is black people. Said how
Yeah.
he feels
Well,
about how
that's
he just
that's a fundamental issue that we need to talk about. And
okay.
that's my whole point. That I
Okay.
mean, I agree with you that I think that there isn't like an implicit code amongst black people. I do agree with you there. But I think when it comes to certain particular topics, I mean, again, like when Pearl, and I'm just going to bring that back up, when Pearl had Nick Fuentes on her show and she said the things that she said. Now, mind you, I'm not aligned with the manosphere in any way, but I agree with them on like that's some bullshit. Like,
Who?
like,
Who said that in the manosphere?
well, I heard a lot of black men that seen that they came from the manosphere have commentary about it.
They didn't. They actually supported her. She went to the. She went to
Well, I
the.
mean, but
She went.
there were some that did, and I think there was a conversation about that. But to me, it came across as the majority or a good portion
Oh,
were against
who-
it.
if you're saying Jason Black is not manosphere. Like I would say honestly, 70% of the manosphere, almost 70% of the manosphere, is in support of Pearl, and literally they actually are in
So they were
support.
in support of her having Nick Fuentes and saying that, slavery was embellished, according
Yeah,
to
they actually well they more so call black women are the real sellout, the mammies of slavery. So that's another conversation for another day. On that one, so I could go find you some of those people now. They'll tell you. I mean, they literally had a whole panel with you on how they felt about Pearl. Now, so that's that they already told you. Everybody has an entitlement to their opinion. I get it. But they were running up, Pearl, you cracker slut. Like, no, they were like, hey, you know what? You said what you said. I am of the opinion of the universe and all that shit. Hey, you're not going to shame that does not have shame. You can't shame that.
So
You know
you're
what I'm
saying
saying?
that the manosphere was okay with that more than they weren't.
The black manosphere was more okay. The black manosphere is more okay with Pearl than the white manosphere. The black manosphere is more
That
okay with
shit is
Pearl.
fucking wild. Like that. I mean, like I for me, I can't make sense of that if like some of their
Why
talking
can't you?
points is about the system and how the system has oppressed them, even when it comes to things about family court and like stop and frisk and all of these other things that I've heard in passing, from commentary that I heard, to turn around and say, yeah, we fuck with Pearl even though she fucks with Nick. To me, those two things can't exist in the same space. Either, I mean, I don't know if you've heard the phrase, um,
You got
like,
feedback, bro.
I don't know why the hell this stupid thing
Yeah,
keep
you
getting
got
feedback.
feedback, man.
I'm surprised you didn't say nothing. I mute myself early and I checked my
Yeah,
phone.
well,
yeah.
go ahead and go chaos. Go ahead. I'll mute up.
Let me finish. I want to say something. Finish your thought. I want to say something.
Yeah, so my last statement was, if me and my enemy pray to the same God, either my God isn't my God or my enemy isn't my enemy. That would be the analogy in that case, wouldn't it?
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Chaos.
All right. Yes. All right. What's good? What's good? B.M.T. Been a while since I'm up here. Yeah, man. It seemed to me a few of the ladies, because their participation of that panel, I think again too much heat from backlash, the shaming, that they did one or two things. Either they took down the video of them in that fresh and fit, or they took down the pictures they took. And B.M.T, what is this notion that it says shaming does not work in the community? I'm confused. It does
It
work.
doesn't work. No, it doesn't.
It does work. Because why would someone
No,
that
it
I
doesn't work.
posed and was happy being on there now decides to, maybe I should take it down?
What? Okay, so what shame has ever worked in the black community? What shaming effect? You got to be able to shame. You got to have power to shame. You got to have an authority to shame. Black people don't got no power or authority to shame anything. Like you can't even shame a criminal. So you like stop. We can't. There's no power to do that. You got like a shame force or like tell some woman, oh man, you're so strong. I mean, no, you don't have that, especially not no black men. And a damn sure, um, women damn sure are going to stay on code about certain women that are just untouchable. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter. So holding certain accountability sticks, what I'm saying? And, I get like when I come at people the way I do, what I'm saying? I don't pander. I don't, Myron and Pressure Fit. Okay. I'm not expecting those guys to really give a fuck because they already I know their political stance. I know their background. I know all of that said stuff. Like, so I'm not going to beat at a horse and get on them about hey this and that. Same thing like when Adam 22. Hey, you gonna talk about Adam 22? Why? I mean, most black men are cucks knowing that their goddamn baby mama getting as a ran through, and they still will fuck with that same.
Ooh.
So that ain't nothing new. Like so, these are not nuances in that of black civility that we have not heard of. So the talking point of those women being ashamed, I can promise you nobody's going to touch those women. The minute any of y'all touch those women, it's going to prove those men on the panel right that black people are savages. That because they don't agree with what somebody of a difference of opinion says, they try to kill them. But then they'll preach about that of brutality and police and X, Y, and Z. No, so you're telling me that in the black community, if you do not listen to what they tell you to do, then they will harm you or try to do some type of uh, harm towards you or those amongst you. And that's been a very problematic mindset. I'm not a monolith. I don't monolith with these motherfuckers. I don't. I don't believe in protection goes to all because it's not. It never has. Never should. Never would. Uh, that's a certain opinion from certain people. You think when I saw that woman and children inside of IHOP, I was going over and say, hey, y'all can come home with me? Fuck no, no. She had a cell phone, a working cell phone. She had a choice. So
Yeah.
we got these things that are happening. Those women had an inkling, even if they did, and I'll say it to GG, and on the talking point that even if they didn't know, it's still that of reading the room because you're encouraging somebody to call you something or say something so fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And
It is
granted,
self-degrading yourself. Self-degrading
right,
yourself.
like so, even if you didn't know that person, the fact that there was the mention of you were begging that person. I've never been on a panel in all my career of radio, social media, or anything that I could ever think of that even in my military career, I ever thought to beg somebody to call me or my ethnicity out of their name. Hell, I didn't even see the black men tell, and I don't agree with those Negroes. I didn't even see them tell Pearl that, hey, you know what? You can say the N word. I didn't hear them say that, and I don't agree with those motherfuckers at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't agree with that shit, but this right here, this is some this is some goddamn ear candy porn.
Yeah,
You
well.
know, just yeah. What's up, Red? What's up, Red? Yeah, I gotta get your thoughts on this one, bro.
Well, one last thing. Pass the mic. All right,
Go ahead.
I agree. It does work, and it doesn't work for a few of us. My thing is this, because one thing that I know why most, besides males that's talking about this, and I'm not sure any females talk about. I think very few females cover this.
They're not
That
gonna talk.
yeah. My thing is this: they look at these ladies as not considered ADOS or foundation Black Americans. That's why I don't think they will cover it, but that's more than an excuse because when they bring people and import people from different countries to America, they box them into a category. Are you this or that? And if you're not picking, we make the picking for you. So we put you on the media for the whole world to see. It's like representation that people forget. So keep that in mind. But I'm gonna let somebody else talk.
Red, you got the floor, bro.
All right, yo, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man.
All right, I just came up real quick, say hello to everybody.
Can you speak up just a little bit? Just a little bit.
Hold up. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
A
Go ahead,
little
go ahead.
better. A little better.
Give me a second. All right, now I can. All right, so I'm gonna make this brief because I got other stuff to do. I saw that you were live, so I just wanted to again kind of put my 2 cents on it. I did see it, and I was like, you know what, this shit never gonna change. And honestly, they're doing this. I mean, Fresh and Fit are doing this. They're on that 9/11 shit. They're on that Nick Fuentes shit. Because honestly, the dating and mating conversation's over, man. Like they're gonna now go for the more of the shock value system stuff because again, the money's running out. I don't think people are really like looking at it from like a standpoint of how the internet is doing. Like even I
Right.
watched a podcast with a Destiny, and I'm gonna cover that Friday. Destiny even said that the red pill in about a year is done. Like Pearl will be
Yeah.
done, she'll be irrelevant, Fresh and Fit will be irrelevant. The reason why they're doing this is to get a conversation going with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Even for me, I'm pivoting. Like I'm gonna pivot my whole channel. I'm gonna make a brand new channel talking about other topics, man. Because again, as I think about it, it's like I know Fresh and Fit, I know Myron, I know Walter, I know both of them. I knew them since the beginning. So them doing this stuff is not a news thing to me. I always knew that Myron was an asshole. I mean, I knew he was going to take it to certain extents, but I also know that Myron got this like vendetta towards black people because I'm pretty sure that something did happen with him and a black person, and it's nothing new to me how certain other minorities like to poke fun or do stuff at black people, knowing full well that if you say the right stuff towards
It'll
some
get
black,
their trigger. Yep.
yeah, they'll support you. And not saying that some, and now what I think is too late for a lot of people is the exposés about them. Like there was this guy that had like an unfiltered podcast, and he was a part of Fresh and Fit. He literally left his parents' house to go to Florida, and I'm not saying that that's not a bad thing, but he went to Florida to work for Fresh and Fit, only to be fucked over by Fresh and Fit. And it's just like, well, I mean, yeah, man, like that's gonna happen, like because Fresh and Fit are part of that what we would call that entertainment industry. All right, and they don't care about anybody else but themselves. Okay, and for me, it's been proven. Like these women are going up here to get rich. All right, they will take the berating. They will take the what we would call the abuse. They will take all of that stuff. All right, and even on their Patreon, they strip down. They literally strip down on Patreon and all that other stuff. Like that's not on YouTube. I've seen it. I've seen it
Are
before.
you serious?
Yeah, they do
Uh
that.
oh. Uh oh. Uh
They
oh.
do that. They
Uh
will
Repeat
oh.
twerk
that. You said what you
ass,
said. Repeat
ass,
what you said.
ass cheeks out, twerking, all that other stuff is
I told
on.
you them girls were doing the most for Nick. I told you they were doing the most for Nick, man. Y'all like,
They will do the
hey,
crazy. They do the craziest stuff on
Like
Patreon.
I
That's
just,
why I
oh my
unsubscribed from
god.
them.
that's why
But
there's a stripper pole. That's why.
but
Like
this
That's why
I
there's a
just
stripper pole.
don't like. I don't know. Like for me, and maybe because I'm not so attached to like the entertainment aspect. Like my mind doesn't jump there. It's about for
Mhm.
me, it's about representation. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
maybe there's just something as far as this entertainment and clicks and views that I just don't understand, right? But for me, like hearing that is a fucking lot. Excuse my French. Like
listen, I
It's okay.
know, I know because
Drink some tea. Gina.
I
Drink some
know
tea.
because I seen it. I know because I was a part of it. I listen. I'm still burning bridges before I do my last when I launch my new
You
channel.
about to hit the bomb and blow up. About to hit
Yeah,
the bomb.
Yeah, I'm all this month. I'm gonna just start burning bridges, man. Like I'm thinking, like,
Oh damn!
I listen. I know what we talked on the back end, so you know,
Right,
like I'm not.
right.
I'm cool with the because I saw what was his name, Mr. Fantastic on
Yeah.
Kendra G's channel. I saw that shit. I'm covering that. I got to. I
Uh
know
oh.
BMT.
Uh
I
oh.
know BMT. I know you
I know.
said
I mean, it's okay.
that
You
bad.
got your day.
I gotta do
You
it.
have
I
your
gotta
open.
do it. I
You
gotta
have your
do it.
open
I
the
gotta
window.
burn. See, but this is the problem. This is the problem. I think people took this red pill manosphere shit too seriously, only to find out that there was a darker side towards it. And I think with the Nick Fuentes thing, it doesn't surprise me because during the 2015-2016 election, Nick Fuentes was always on that type of time. Okay.
Yes, he was.
And for me, it's nothing new because I'm not shocked that Nick Fuentes would say something like that. It's not a surprise to me that Nick Fuentes would be on Just Pearly Things or Fresh and Fit for shock value. It's like Howard Stein, right? If you know who Howard Stein is. But to me, right, you're seeing this in real time. The talk about dating and mating is over. It's going to be irrelevant in a year. Okay, a lot of people are seeing it. They're tired of it. A lot of people are saying right up front, we don't care about these red pill channels anymore. Yeah, they'll still get views, but because there's an audience, there's a market of men that are broken, there are market of women that are broken, and the only way and the only thing that the women are gonna go up there for is the money to get that bag before it really starts shutting down.
So the SBE thing doesn't work like that. Like I was saying, like it doesn't work when the dollars and bills, for the right price. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you do some things for that change. You do some things for that change. You know, that.
Yeah, but I mean, get it while it's hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because because I see it, man. I mean, they trying to pivot into politics and all that stuff, and that's not going to work. It
No,
really is.
politics ain't gonna touch them motherfuckers. They ain't gonna touch them. They gonna oh, shit though. They ain't gonna be touching them.
I said it, man. Stay in that. If you're going to talk about all this manhood stuff and all that, good luck. 2 years ago, you should have capitalized on it because I even looked at the Adam 22 situation like, all right, Adam 22 got all that money. But here's the thing. Here's the funny part about all this. Niggas didn't say nothing when Adam 22, when Kevin Samuels was on No Jumper. They didn't say anything when Just Pearly Things was on No Jumper. They didn't say anything when Fresh and Fit was on No Jumper. And you want to know the ironic thing about it? Just Pearly Things didn't say anything about Adam 22. Fresh and Fit continues to stay silent on Adam 22. They didn't even say anything. You want to know why? Because because it's being said out loud. The white man's money, the white man's ice is it's colder. The white man's
Colder.
ice is colder. They will stay quiet on Adam 22's
Oh yeah, they're not gonna go at them. They're not gonna go at them. They're not gonna go at them.
no,
They're not gonna touch Adam.
because they got half of their audience from Adam. You know what I'm saying? So the
Yeah.
white man's, even the white woman knows the white man's. I'm surprised because even for Just Pearly Thing, she took down a slew of black men. Hafiz from the roommates, and he
Uh-oh.
retired. Coach Greg Adams even had to distance himself from Just Pearly Things. But
Uh-oh.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the damn thing, man.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Just Pearly Things did not say not one thing about Adam 22. Not one. So you know
She
where
ain't say
she lied.
nothing about that cup. She ain't say nothing about that cup shit.
No, no.
And what's so crazy about it? Adam 22 is supposed to be a red pill type of panel. And yet that was like the most goddamn red pill. That was the most goddamn. I mean, goddamn Sneeko must have been jacking off tearing that shit. God damn it, boy. Listen, boy. They got these niggas fucked up.
Man, I tell you, man, it's just but it's said out loud, man. The white man's ice is colder. I can't knock it. I can't say nothing else about it other than listen. I'm gonna burn bridges this month. Next month, I'm going on to my new channel. This is I'm done trying to like even for me, what happened with me and what was her name, Real Femme Sapien. It kind of told me, you know what, I was still gaining subscribers from it. I was still gaining an audience from it. But at the end of the day, when I started really looking at my channel, I was like, I need to pivot. You know what I'm saying? I really need to pivot because this is over. You know, like listen, I'm not saying that I don't understand the black play. I understand it, but I also want to say this before I go. As a black man, I recently just started dating a black woman again, a good one. And I said to myself, you know what? I need to get out of here. You know, I need to do something else. And even she was like, you know, I met you from your channel. And I said, no, you did. But I also want to kind of put it here that I don't want to be, I'm not saying I don't want to be remembered for that, but I don't want to be reminded that 2 years ago I made this podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But that's just me.
Me and Geely will attend y'all wedding. Geely, she knows how to play an instrument or two.
This brother don't even
So
know me.
we'll,
Now he's gonna give me an invite.
Geely, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut
But
up.
I started looking
Son.
at myself as a black man and said, you know what? Look, yeah, most of these people that are in that space are lost. You know what I'm saying? They're going to say whatever it takes to get to the top, or even if they're on the top, to maintain that. I understood that. I wasn't going down that path. You know what I'm saying? I would rather be broken in my parents' house than up top, fucking depressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's most people up there anyway. I know them because they told me everything. I know I like I'm not trying to be like, "Oh, I know everything. I know everybody," but I just know what happens because knowing those people and being a part of that, I was like, I got to get out of here. I got to pivot. I got to pivot. And I think when I got demonetized and all that, it was just like a blessing in disguise because I'm about to do more notes on my podcast, on my new podcast, and get out of this thing, man. Like I'm gonna recreate myself as a new content creator and stuff like that. You know, like I just think that
Right.
it's time for a lot of black people to stop listening to these you know to these podcasts, man. Because I'm not saying that we cannot have a discussion as black men and black women. I'm not saying that, but we all know where this goes, and we all know that they're what they're doing, and the more you give into it, right? That's when people start to you know, give into that like shock value, you know what I'm saying? And for me, I said as a black man, I know what they're doing and I'm not gonna participate anymore.
I think the thing about it is this that and I'm here for both sides. I want y'all first of all, I want you to understand. Uh, Geely has my heart, so she knows how to get under my skin whenever she's all in her community talking points and shit. So that's her. That's her. That's the thing. So everybody, like, oh, why you allow her to say that? No, no, no. I met her like that. Geely's always been like that. She's a hippie, so you know she that's
I appreciate you, BMT, for letting me up here. I'm a
always,
big
always, 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 always. And in Red, I've worked with you for many years, and I watch you grow. You know what I'm saying? And so you already know the conversation that we had, the long conversation we had on that.
yeah.
I try to tell a lot of people, you know, but I've been here for a while on this, and the main thing, like I said, because she brought the point that was brought up about holding Myra and fit, and people have tried. They have tried. Hell, you even had a gay white man, Destiny, try. Like, hey, like, do y'all think about the stuff that y'all say? You know, do y'all think about that? And of course, that's the thing. They do think about it. That's why they say it. You know what I'm saying, Julie? Like, I say that, but I know it's going to offend y'all. It's going to offend y'all. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like them calling Ab and Preach and wearing clan hoodies. Mind you, Ab and Preach are Canadians. They're Canadians. But they thought enough to do a video of them doing stuff where they're in clan hoodies, calling another black man gorilla and monkeys and stuff. That's what they were doing to another black man. So once they already hit that pivot, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh wow. And they had people watching. Like, whoa. Other black content creators were watching, like, yo, this is a lot. This is a lot to Why? So the trajectory that they're going before the Nick thing, this is now, and I gotta give, even Sneeko was quiet as fuck. Like, yo, like this is too much even for B. And we know Sneeko's young ass. He he's starting to like, hey, you know it's something bad when damn Sneeko is saying this red pill shit ain't working, and that little boy is born into the red community. But this is it. Like, do y'all think red pill is for black men? I mean, y'all can try. Y'all can try to make that type of pivot to try to say it's going to be a benefit. But honestly, I feel like there has to be a balance. Like, I don't have to say I'm this or that in my community. I just am a man. So if I don't like it or like what I'm hearing, I just don't really fuck with it. I just don't really fuck with it or get down with like that. Uh, Case in point, those women knew that he was going to say some fucked up shit. They knew that. You know what I'm saying? Usually, here's the thing about it. Calling a woman a B word, she's going to say, "You better not call me that shit. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you." There was none of that energy. Those dudes already know that talk about their content on talking about making better men. That is the least watched videos.
Oh no, it's been proven.
Their con- yeah,
Facts, facts,
Been proven.
facts.
their con- so their content talking about making better men. Those are no, those men don't give a fuck to watch that shit. They don't give a fuck to watch that. They've been exposed too many times as simps. I mean, god damn it. I mean, what Walter? This man found his goddamn white sugar baby who uses his ass to pay his shit. Hell, even DJ Academics like, yo, my nigga, she don't fuck with you. She just fucks with your money. You think he gave a shit when he found out that literally the white girl was fucking all the dudes inside of the studio? You think he gave a shit? So the shame for those guys has long since left the fucking building. Pearl, I knew what time it was when the so-called bigger channels of bigger black content creator channels were attack dogged for Pearl.
Yep.
Yeah, we could talk about that.
Yep, they came from me when I said just pearly things. Me too to whatchamacallit.
A black man.
Me too
Now,
to
mind you, that was never brought up on the Obsidian panel. That was never brought up. You get what I'm saying, Geely? A bunch of black men on a panel with a white girl that me too the black man. And never, not one time was that ever talked about.
and
Yeah, I think that's a problem.
and
That's,
I
That
that's
is a
a great problem.
that is,
and
you
I'm
know
gonna
what I'm
make
saying? I expect you to bring that up, but
when I
that
did
wasn't the problem.
when I did, everybody was like, "Oh, they bought up me and Real Femme Sapien. They bought up, oh, you're just a small channel. Oh, you're this and that. Oh, you're not Manosphere." And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let them go. I'm gonna let them say and do whatever the hell they want because you know what? When I think about it, they're done. Like these are grown ass men that are just looking to destroy each other. You know what I'm saying? They will do nothing for they will do nothing for anybody else, but I'm not going down this route. You know?
Could I ask you a question to that point?
What's up?
Do you think that they're also affecting younger men who don't have the life or the relationship experience to discern
Of course.
whether what they're saying is actually like valid in today's society?
Of course, yeah.
Because that's like one of my real concerns because and I'm just speaking as a parent, a lot of this stuff comes up talking to teenagers, and for me it's concerning because it's like if they're consuming this content and if there's a part of them that thinks that this is how you're supposed to navigate in relationships, then we're leaving the world worse for them than what we got.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
was born
mean,
in the crack era, so I was
well,
already fucked.
it's not like we didn't try. I didn't try. I tried. B.M.T tried. We all the real ones tried. That's all I can say.
Yep. And I got ran out. So
We got ran out. I'm pivoting. So I listen. If anybody tries to say, "Oh, this guy was a part of the manosphere," okay, I was, and now I'm not. I'm talking about other things. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving on as a different content creator. Like the it's proven that the men that were productive and all this other stuff. Even for me, like with the skills and resources type of talk, I was like, what's the point of even talking about that? Nobody cares about skills and resources. Nobody cares about, trying to make better men. There's no point of
that's
you
a hustle.
trying. What that's it's no problem to me with you talking about it, but don't even waste your breath because half of these dudes are not gonna do it. All right, this conversation in about a year they're gonna start pulling plugs. They already pulled the plug with me, but that doesn't stop me from being a content creator in a different space. I love doing nerd stuff, so that's a different lane. I'm safer there, like I know some of the people I'm gonna start collaborating with strictly nerd and other movie people talk, and it's like I never did this. So I'm saying to you, like next month, that's what I'm doing. Like I'm not gonna be on this Red Sings the Blues channel anymore. Not because I quit, but it's like I'm a different man. Like I want to be different, and I want to make some money on here or on social media talking about what I talk about. But anyway, I got to go. Thank you, BMT, for letting me up
All
here.
right, bro. Yeah,
You
like I said, I'm like I'm of the mindset of, but I get what I understand from all of y'all, even as a content creator. I understand that as a responsibility. If you're just saying like I'm entertainment, cool, and I don't hold no stick at that of, hey, I'm just here to have fun, here to do entertainment. But when you're saying, hey, I'm here to guide men and lead men and teach them, and then I'm like, okay, cool. So I can look at your tutelage and your teaching and hold it to the fire. Okay, is that fair to say? Like, I have that right to do that, to look at what you're portraying out there and put it to task. Now, in saying that, like, we're seeing that a lot of these men who are in this mindset, yeah, they didn't have a problem with Fresh doing what they did, because some of them already do not fuck with their own. They had either a bad experience or whatever kind of shit. They don't. That's why I said some of the conversations about being black. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I don't push that on people. Like, don't get me wrong. I have no problem. I love my hair. I love who I am. I love how I move as a black man. I'm cool with that. You understand me? I don't want people to say, "Oh, well, BMT, you must hate being black. You must hate your mama." I hate when people say that dumb shit. Like, no, I just have my beliefs. If I call something out, if I live in a community, that's because I honestly do not agree with it. But that doesn't mean I have to just go along to get along and just walk in blindly. That's stupid. That's something I do not. I have a staunch uh, irritation, a hysterectomy for. Like we have to stop doing that. So, um, in hearing that, Geely has a right to feel how she feels about those women acting like that. I hope she would not go and hit a woman that literally had thinks like that. Because then there could be a woman that says, "Well, you fuck with the community that's fucking up black society," and I don't want that. Where they just attack. You know what I'm saying? But we do have people like that. When you know what I'm saying? This is why some people are leaving. You know, we said that we're supposed to have our own thought process, and we're not no monolith, which we're not. We're not a monolith. We never been a monolith. We never been a monolith. There were some people that were actually fine with slavery that were black, and there were some people that were like, hey, like I think that we gotta get the fuck out of here. There's some people that say, hey, we need better food, better water, better resources. Other people were, what's the problem, man? Quit shaking the cart. So these things that are called to task you understand what I'm saying, Geely? Like I get your frustration, and I've been there before when it came to this space or these spaces of blacks. And I just say like it's just you'll die of exhaustion, of mental exhaustion, trying to argue it out. Like yeah, I like watching you trying to fight, have those conversations about the brother polite. I can promise you, even if he were to get out as a sex offender, he still have a following. If anything, his following base probably grow because, and we've seen that happen where you can be a whole sex offender and still run a church. You can be a whole. Like say that again. You can be
But
a whole sex
BMT,
offender and still run a church.
BMT, they
What's up?
always the pastors are well known, and any other religious zealots been known for this for like decades, right? Even when the black church even started to be established, this is always a known common thing that people are always going to gravitate to low level people that are engaged in degenerate behaviors, especially criminal acts that's known to be criminals. That's not going to change apart from our race in any society, personally. You get me? The only thing, how I look
Mm-hmm.
at it, is that those that know what it is, you have to make the conscious decision to really you gonna fuck with it or not, and you create distance, nothing more, nothing less. And I think what human beings say, some are gonna make that distance, but majority of them not, because by default, people love degeneracy. I mean, it's what it
Right.
is. So if people validate the degeneracy, like I said, Brother Polite, and I did cover this on another channel with Brother Polite, and I didn't really do a follow through. I will probably will once he's put behind bars.
You,
That
you you can go check up on Geely's channel. I think she does a whole mock trial. Which you tell your friend who did the mock trial, she was way off on her goddamn talking point, like way off. Like and I just
I,
shut
you
up. But
know, I do stuff at the spur of the moment. I don't even remember what was said real good. So
oh
yeah,
no, now her memory phased out. I swear,
no,
boy, Geely
seriously,
must die.
seriously,
I
like
do.
when it
Please
comes to
don't
my
die.
content, it's like a spur of the moment thing. So I don't. But go ahead. I'm listening, young.
All right, Indy Irie. All right, Indy Irie. Jesus Christ, boy. I can't with this one. But
I mean,
yeah,
I'm
but your
still
shit.
putting together another one if y'all want to come through. I just need like an
Yeah, we know you.
actual
We know you would. We know you
workspace.
would.
I need no.
How
I
the hell
need
are
a
you typing in
work
the chat? How are you typing in the chat? And you on the panel?
because I can do both. There's a thing where you can
Okay.
post and chat.
So, so what I was saying that listen,
You were
a
saying that you
lot of these.
didn't understand your point. I do get it. I'm just a mom. And that's going to be that's my only pushback to that. I'm a parent. I know
Mm,
parents. And as long as I have little people to rear in this society, there will be some certain things that I will always be opposed to. Always. And,
mm-hmm.
like
Fair
for
enough.
me, that never ends. Being a parent, you're a parent until you die. So for me, it's
Yes.
like when I see stuff that affects children, absolutely I'm going to speak on it. And I'm going to keep speaking on it, even if nobody hears me. My channel is small. I don't have no subscribers or anything like that. But I will be a
Yeah.
parent until I die. And I will speak on certain things until I'm blue in the face because it's like, you know, if I can create an individual impact with one person, to me, that's enough. That's enough. That's all I need.
All right. Hey, Austin, do you want to say before we wrap it up? Like,
Well, like I said before, like I said, people love the degenerates and the criminals at the end of the day. And with Brother Polite and many of these cats, no exception to the rule. My funny thing about this, because you mentioned Polite briefly, is that this dude works so hard to hide his F boy stuff, right? And there's too much on the internet that's been floating out here. And I tell you many times, anytime when someone said they're trying to shame you and try to sue you, try to reveal evidence what they're doing wrong, it's obvious that they don't have nothing to stand on. The amount of money that he was trying to spend and try to even give to the woman that he did that to her daughter, it was, to me, it's like, bro, you already got a bad rep already. You accepting this, you're doing 10 or more on the average, and you're gonna be put on the offenders list. You get me? And there's no way that you come out and then tell people that what they're saying is lie, because now it's evident now. You get me? Anyone screwing with you at this point, they're gonna have to know that they don't know how to do research, or they're not even glued to the internet for you to be relevant now moving forward. And here's the funny thing about B.M.T. This dude's about to turn 40 in August. So now you, for the last, I would say, going on 12 years. Because I remember when I traveled to New York, when he first started to really to put himself out there on the circuit, the conscious circuit. That imagine up to 2012 till now, because really he started to show presence with New Covenant in 2012, because he established that the next year, right? Through 11 to 12 years, you had like any other drug dealer career. It didn't last long. Your criminal activity only holds you up to over a decade. And look what happened to you now. Now you're going to be doing 10 or more years in jail. You're not going to be coming out till you're 50, because most likely there's no, if you've caught doing that, they're not going to say you're going to get like, what they call it, parole. I could be wrong. They might grant it, but usually when you put on, you submit your will that you did that, you're going to do the exact full term. Because sex offending is very serious. I could be wrong. Anybody correct me? If you found
no,
doing like that, you don't get a parole for that. You do the full bid, right?
I'm
we
not
had
I'm not sure
we had
about I'm not
you
sure
can
about
get
how
you
the
can get
state of
lucky.
Florida does that, but I can look into it for you.
What you say, BMT?
At Geely's channel, we are fighting to help Polite. I think are we fighting to help? Are we for it? Never mind. Let me shut up. But I don't feel like getting cursed out.
Is you sleepy? What is going on? What is happening with you,
You said
BMT?
that we're having a court trial for Polite or to help him
Yeah, we're doing
or
a mock
get him out.
trial.
Do you have in the back chat? Let me see the link of this. I gotta watch this. If there was an actual video of this, him going back and forth. I gotta see this. I saw a snippet of the woman said that I need your passport and all this stuff, but I don't see anything else.
Yeah,
I
so
know
they
we're
went.
trying.
So sorry, BMT. Yeah, so they went into a
Okay.
breakout room, and after they came back from the breakout room, they essentially just suspended well, they didn't suspend anything, but they're going to reconvene back in, well, not back in, but in September. But in the meantime, he's supposed to um, return his passport to his lawyer so he can keep it, so that way he doesn't flee in the meantime out of the country.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, can't. If he's a high risk, and so but yeah. Other than that, you guys, if y'all definitely want to have that conversation, my little sister Geely, she can do the conversation. It's a woman led courthouse, so it's definitely not in the favor of men in that courthouse. But Geely, no, I'm just playing. Geely's cool. It's
Oh,
just but yeah, Geely has been she's gone over it. She's gone over it, and I think what you've done already 2 videos about it so far. 2 videos I've
yeah.
seen.
Two or three. I've done other content on other folks' panels, so I'm
So,
like well versed in this
so
particular case. But yeah,
right. So she's definitely, if y'all want to have it. And I Dealey, you owe me $20 or a chicken fillet sandwich. So however you want to run that bag, go ahead
what
and
you
go.
mean? How I owe you some money? I'm a woman. You asking
Hey,
me for money? What's happening right now?
yep. It's 2023, girl. It's 2023. It's
What I
2023. We
what
equal
I owe you
opportunity.
some Chick-fil-A for? Hold on.
You said, yeah. Also, now she sit up here. Now she put down her teeth and she said, enough.
Nah, I'm
Don't,
just
hey,
trying to figure out
don't
if
act brand
it's a
new when
valid reason. I'm that's
hey,
not
hey,
happening.
hey. You said I'm supposed to see a whole plethora of videos for Polite. Them girls were solid. I ain't hear shit. They they more than their daddy getting taken away. So get my chicken fillet sandwich ready. I guess I'm going. And I want the fry. I want waffle fries.
Oh, so you want $9? Okay, all right, I got you.
No, no, that's two chicken. The large
Why? So
fries.
no, why you adding a second sandwich? We're not doing that. You just said you wanted Chick-fil-A and waffle fries. It's like $9. I got you.
Fuck.
I'm
How
about,
the hell? Wait. Oh,
I'm about to
can I
send it to you right
renegotiate my?
now. I'm about to send it to you right now. Hold on.
Don't cash it. Don't. I mean, cash app it. Don't send it to. Don't send it to the white people. YouTube. They're gonna take too long to give my damn money.
Hold on. I'm looking right now. You ain't fitting try to disrespect
Wait.
me
Can I
on your
get two?
panel.
Can I get two sandwiches?
Nah, you can't get to. You said I owe you some Chick-fil-A. You
Oh,
said you wanted fries
I would. That's what.
and
Listen. I would gave it. I'll get you Chick-fil-A next time, but I want Chick-fil-A.
hold on.
Can I get an ice cream added into the deal?
Now you pushing it to $15. Is that what we doing?
I swear on God, bro. Like this is how hard it is to negotiate with a black woman, bro. Like they somehow she know the whole price out for my damn
Because I
sandwich.
know how much it costs. What are you?
Yo, man, where's little Geely at, man? Because
Hold on.
I'm getting starched on this deal.
I'm trying to look for your name
I'm
right
getting
now.
starched on
So
my
I
deal.
can.
Yeah,
Y'all think he
now she don't know
deserves
where
ice
that.
cream or a milkshake? I need the chat to tell me.
Man, don't leave it up to these motherfuckers on YouTube. If that's the case, I'll never be able to eat.
Hatch, you think he deserves a milkshake?
And the thing about it, the thing about it, sis, I looked, like I patiently looked, but I wanted to see, you know what I'm saying, see if they were going to go in on that. But I did a recording, but I didn't say, I'm not going to be able to do it justice like these people are. Man, there's probably the only person who talked about it was like one dude other than you, but I can't use you. But the other people, that's why I have a problem when it comes to the pro black community sometimes. Because for you to be at your excellence, you got to hold, you know what I'm saying, that of accountable of what got into your flock. Like if there's a goddamn person in there that's doing harm, then y'all need to call that motherfucker out. But that person went in there and was doing scams and scandals and all types of shit. They're not. They listen, man. They don't want to touch that, man. They don't want to touch that, man.
What's your
They
cash
don't.
app handle?
Girl, I can't say that shit on the goddamn thing.
Put
They
it.
gonna do to and
Mark
try
it
to
run
find me.
across the thing at the bottom. Or put it
I'm
in the
going.
back
Let
chat.
me go get it. She looks so
Yeah,
goddamn demanding, though.
throw that dollar sign in that, man. I said, here you go, sweetie.
Okay. Okay. No. Listen.
You know what I'm
Listen. No,
saying? Say,
y'all.
put that
Listen.
dollar sign.
I am. Listen. Few times I am right when I listen. A few times I'm right with this woman. I got this is a whole paralegal right here. Y'all know how happy I was that, and you know what's crazy? And I said Geely banked on black, and black did not turn out in her favor because them so women on that panel. Oh yeah, with it's time, we gonna get it on Brother for Life. I said, okay, baby, okay, all right, all right, all right.
I'm
All right,
letting
I'm
you
gonna
right.
tell
I'm
him.
just asking you for your cash app, and now you stalling.
Can I just enjoy the moment? There's not that many times I'm right with you. Let me have this.
All right, go ahead. Just put your cash app up.
Y'all know how I always dreamed of a woman telling me to put my cash app up. I always dreamed of that. Finally, now I know now I know how sugar babies feel. Now I'm winning. Black boy magic. We out here. We winning. Black boy magic. Pretty soon black women are gonna be giving black men cash apps, cars, jewelry, clothes, food, welfare assistance. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. Hey, do you want to cover with me? I got call me when you can. I got a topic that I want you to cover with me.
Who,
I
me?
got a topic that I think
Yeah.
yes. Listen,
What you trying to drag me
listen,
to?
listen. It's a
I
good
think I'm
one.
gonna need you to hold my hand again. Hold on. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's with Faith and Stevie J.
Oh God, that's a lot.
That is
That's a
gonna
lot.
listen. Guess who got awarded alimony?
Did he? Did he really get awarded alimony? Man,
Yes, girl.
we out here
Yes, girl.
fucking
The
up.
world,
We out
the
here
world has done.
fucking up.
The world has flipped upside down. Yes,
Listen, I'm sick of this
I
shit.
know. Listen, boy.
I need
I,
black women to
boy,
stay
if
on
y'all
clubs,
listen,
not giving none of these niggas our money.
I don't know. Hey, bro, I don't know what's happening in the universe. I don't know if Jocelyn Hernandez coached. Goddamn, I don't know if she coached this nigga, but first Mary J, now Faith. Who's next, Little Kim?
I know
Like
it's
I,
not
it's
me. It ain't me. I'm not getting
oh,
married yet.
Wait. You
listen.
see, who's getting alimony? A man getting alimony from a woman? That's what you're
Hey,
saying?
find your own content.
Yeah.
BMT? Someone's getting alimony?
This-
A woman's paying a man alimony?
Yeah. Oh
Who?
yeah. Oh yeah. I can't tell
Who?
you. You got to
I'll
just
put it
check it
back.
out on. No way. I'm not telling you. No way. No way. I'm not telling
My thing is this: I'm not sure what's the big deal, man. It's not like the last time I
you.
checked,
What?
the people that getting married anyway. If people are saying they dissolve the marriage, someone's gonna have to pay.
No, that's
That's
not
the
always
thing with
true.
the business.
Most of
But
the
that's
time,
not
most
always true.
divorces don't end in
I mean,
alimony.
which couple you know that got married that they're in the same level playing field in all aspects, they don't pay no alimony.
It depends. See, I think because we look at a lot of celebrities versus that of people who just want to end on, hey, you get your shit, I get my shit, and we get the hell on out.
But that's not the case. Everybody said I need to reap off of something. If I dissolve, I need to get paid, compensate for life. That's why you look at
Oh,
Florida, they're removing that what do you call it, alimony, that lifetime alimony nonsense. Which I know certain states give lifetime alimony. That's some new stuff to me.
yeah, certain states do that. Certain states do that. Like
No
I
one should be
said,
sitting
but
on their butt. Again, there's a check every month after being married for less than 10 years. Hell, these marriages not even lasting 25 years or more. Now, if you stay in a marriage for 25 or even close to 30 years, then it makes sense. Get that. But these marriages not even lasting that long. Some of them dissolve under 5 years, and you get alimony. That's amazing. I'm just saying.
mm, mm. Like I said, it's gonna be an interesting one. I thank you guys. Like I
Still
said,
ain't
y'all,
put in your
listen.
cash app. You've been talking
I did.
about
I put it.
faith.
It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. It's been at the bottom, right there the whole time.
Oh, you ain't say that. Okay. All right. All right. I'm about to send it.
Yeah,
But
fuck these
but
people
the
in the
fact
chat, bro.
that
Ain't
but
none of
the
them.
fact
Ain't none of them
that
want me. None of you're right. None of them want me to get a milkshake, bro. And you ain't
yep.
no damn well milkshake at Chick-fil-A. Like y'all, let me get a fucking milkshake, dude. Like, let me win, dude. Let me win. Let
And they
B.M.T
said
win.
They said you only deserve $9.
I swear, boy, but I bet you, if Geely said she want to go get her nails and her feet done and her hair done, BMT pay it, nobody will question that shit. Nobody will question. Yeah, BMT, she won. Shut up and just pay it. Okay, 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 dude.
Oh God, I'm crying.
Y'all don't know, dude. Listen, dude. I was banking on. Listen, y'all. I was afraid, man, that the sisterhood was gonna come together and roast a black man. But I was thanking Jesus, something must have happened.
Yeah. I'm
maybe
gonna
that,
let
maybe
you
the
have the milkshake this time, okay? You
yeah,
can have the
yeah,
milkshake.
yeah. Y'all, when are you going live, Jesus? You can go cover it. Cover. Have they already finished reading that nigga his goddamn? Have they finished reading his shit? Have they
Poem?
sentenced him yet or no? Yeah, I'm ready
No,
for them to sentence him.
he won't
I know.
officially
I know
be
you gonna
sentenced
cover it. I know you're gonna
until
cover it.
September. Yeah, I'm definitely covering it.
Yep.
But I will
You've been getting good numbers off of that.
I mean, people have been pulling up for it, I appreciate it, even though that's not really my content. My content is like, introspective, sort of, where I'm at in
But
my
that
head.
is an introspective. But that is an introspective in a sense because you're giving an introspective of something the community needs to be more aware of. And I know, you know what I'm saying? Like that is an introspective that we do need to be aware of. And you've also been educating that of our people of, hey, like this is how the court cases run. This is how stuff happen. You know what I'm saying? We just think, oh well, there's nothing that you can be said to know. This is how y'all properly win a court case, and it's like this, and it has to do it like that. So I don't
Yeah.
know, man. I think you've been doing a good job. Put hashtag. You got to put hashtag. You got to hashtag his name in your titles, so that way they pop up in other feeds. Put
Oh yeah,
hashtag.
I forgot about that. Yeah. I'll change them.
Yeah,
But yeah.
yeah.
Um,
But you've been laying out some pretty good information
thank
about it.
you.
That even I was like, I didn't even know. So I was like, ooh,
Yeah, well,
shit.
I just got
So
to remind the people, how important this case is, so but I still
can
have
I send
other
you
stuff.
some? Can I send you some more stuff?
Yeah, go ahead. You got my email, don't
But
you?
I believe I do. I believe I do. I have um, but I have a case that the police found these 17 men trying to have sex with a 15-year-old in a hotel.
Oh man. Yeah, send that to me. I just put my email in the back chat just in case.
Okay, I got you, sis. But I feel like that needs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I get stories like that get sent my way, and I'm like, you know what? This is a lot to cover. I can only cover so much, but if I can pass around that content, I think that's something definitely good that you're good at giving your introspect of coverage on that. But I'm like, yo, and some of those guys have jobs, businesses, and families and shit, and so like that's what blows my mind. They have families, and yet they're doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild.
So,
It's wild. And again, as a parent, it's a conversation, you know.
yeah,
But yeah, I
yes,
won't hold
yes.
you no further. I sent you your $15 so you can go to Chick-fil-A, enjoy your meal.
Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A. Let me go harass them little high schoolers at Chick-fil-A. You know, y'all, is anybody else upset that the people at Chick-fil-A make $20 an hour? Is it just me?
I'm not. I'm not upset
I'm
with
not.
it.
Well, that's pretty. That's a
Them
start.
kids
It's a
need
start.
a
It's a start.
Why they didn't pay that much money?
well, you lived in a different time. I think when I first started working, minimum wage was like $4 and change.
Nigga, where were you working back in slavery? Like, what?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
were you working?
I mean, I'm older. I'm 42, so this is,
Nigga, you ain't much older than me. Where were you working on a farm? Where were you selling peas?
I mean, that's what minimum wage was, and then it went up to $5, and then it went up to
Yeah, okay.
5.25.
I was around
So
five. I was around $5. That's when I
yeah,
was getting paid. Five.
yeah, I
No, I
had
got
to,
6.25. I got
yeah.
6.25. But the guy, he knew my people.
You got to think about that. That's minimum wage. So, and a lot of states haven't really caught up to that. And, I think in
Shout
the
out to
case
Mississippi.
of, I think, in the case of, like fast food, that kind of service, kids need a fighting chance now. I remember I got cussed out on a political stream and it was probably like 2,000 people in the chat. It was really like low key embarrassing and funny at the same time. But I had said, what I was trying to say is like food service or kid jobs, right? And I understand that there are adults that work there and have tenure there. But to me, the way that these businesses are set up, only children are only, these young kids are the only people that are supposed to work there because they don't pay anything. They don't really have a whole lot of incentives, benefits, anything that one person could take
Right.
and buy a car, move into an apartment. There's no real standard of living with that pay. So this is something that kids do when they're in school, when they're in between breaks or whatever like that. It's not meant to be long term. They took it as, like I was saying, blaspheme and like cuss my ass out.
That's where
But
they're at. That's where they're at. I know, but I agree with you. We can have, like I said, you have good content that you can um acclimate on, because like fast food, fast food places. The keyword fast food. Literally, it's a chain service machinery. It's supposed to be minimum wage. You know what I'm saying? Like in the morning time, who do you see working there? Like elderly people, you know what I'm saying? Like probably the janitor who's cleaning up and shit, getting it ready and prepping. Like that's it, dude. And from there, you move over to the you move on over to goddamn the teenagers. And like I said, I worked at Sonics, and so I know. But when I hear niggas that, hey, like, yeah, we supposed to be getting a livable wage. I'm like, nigga, what? A livable wage? This supposed to be my job, my money, nigga. The fuck? This is my goddamn five for a teenager making $500 or $600. That's just a lot,
well, yeah,
you know.
but that's where my sentiments have changed over time. So when I made that statement, it was like pre-pandemic. And what I realized is that with everything that's happened in this economy and with the interest rates and inflation and all those other things, like these kids don't have the same opportunities that we did when we were younger. Like we could BS around, during high school and like the first several years after we graduated and still come out, thriving. These kids have to have like a determinate plan of what they want to do with their futures. They don't have the same breathing room that we did. So if these fast food because
I
not
think
for
that's
nothing, these value meals have went up. The dollar menu is gone from McDonald's.
nigga. What I listen. I rule the day. And y'all know I got kids. Listen, I said, I'll do a dollar menu. Y'all can splurge out on a dollar menu and get whatever the fuck y'all want. And their friends like, oh, y'all going to McDonald's? I said, Henry, I'm taking all the kids. Where you going? McDonald's. You need money? Nah, bro, I got it, bro. Send me all the kids. Send me all your kids. I'll get my kids. I'll get Charlotte's kids. That's 19 kids. So I already calculated 19 kids, $19 burgers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could
Might get
legit
some.
have a smorgasbord, but because those things don't
Nigga, you
exist
know what that came
anymore.
out to be?
Yeah, I can
Shit.
imagine. It happened to me. I didn't realize that the dollar menu was gone, and I took my kids through and just got them the stuff, because we were in between places headed somewhere else. And the same thing I would have got off the dollar menu, which would have cost me $6, ended up costing me 15. It was absolutely out of control, and
Right.
I was pissed with my kids. I'm looking at them like, we're never going to McDonald's again. This is the
I'm going to
this
Chick-fil-A if I got to
is
spend that money. I'm going to
But
Chick-fil-A
yeah,
if
I
I got
mean
to
the
spend that
cost
money.
of
Fuck
these
that.
meals have went up. They went from like $6, $7, $8 to now again, you're generally spending $15 a person, And so I think that these kids do need a wage that matches those things because again, you can't getting your first car on a loan, those interest rates are going anywhere from 9 and I think in some states up to 14% depending on where your credit is at. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
real thing. So I do think that they deserve more money, even though they're just slinging burgers and fries. They out here,
It's,
they're suffering under the same conditions we're suffering under as adults.
I I hear you with that. And see, we'll have to say that for a conversation on you know what I'm saying? Like, but I think that I would like your introspect. I like it when me and you have our back and forth meeting of the minds introspects on that. I think we do really good at talking on those levels, even if it's like 35 or 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like it because I see college people who got full degrees working at Verizon. Like the college kids can't get jobs. The college people can't get jobs. The people that said that they were going to retire can't retire. Their motherfucker asses at Walmart, poor grandmas working at Walmart, uh, at the customer service and shit, busting out over 40 hours. Did y'all know Walmart is now on a merit system? Walmart has a merit system, a point merit system.
What do you mean?
Ho, 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 ho. Listen, Walmart is on a merit system that literally they go off of, like, let's say you're supposed to, okay, when it's time for you to clock in, you have to be at that clock directly on time. Not before, not after. On time, or you get a point. You have to clock out for lunchtime, wear your uniform, or get done your job on time. Like there's so many ways. Like if you get a certain amount of points within a month, they do not have to pay you. They can fire you. Like it's almost like it's like a merit system. Like it's a horrific merit. I'm glad I do not work at Walmart anymore.
I mean,
I'm
a
so
lot of
glad.
businesses are doing the point systems now because they don't. So, what was happening before is that a lot of, especially big box businesses, were being caught up in lawsuits tied around hours and pay. So,
Yep, Walmart. I know. I was in that lawsuit. I
supervisors
was there for that.
would, hold employees or make them, work, over their, lunch breaks, or they would ask them to clock in early or clock out late, or essentially threaten them with overtime. Like if you can't be here, even though it wasn't within your availability, they would hold you hostage to your job based on the store's needs and not necessarily the employee's availability. I mean, I remember reading a case a few years ago about a woman that her and this was a Walmart case, and her boss, the department manager, threatened to fire her if she didn't stay an extra 45 minutes because some folks had called out that were supposed to be covering. And she ended up having a case with CPS because she was late. She was consistently late because of her job threatening to make her stay, picking up her child from daycare. So she ended up suing Walmart because of that. So it's a thing. Like it's really there to protect the business and not really, they guise it, and yeah, we want everybody to take their breaks on time and make sure that people are where
It's
they're
not.
supposed to be. But really it's just to cover them from getting these lawsuits because they were losing a lot of money behind like those um
I
wage
I was
lawsuits.
there for the first lawsuit wave because I remembered I when I first started at Walmart, I was in TLE. I missed my holiday. I missed my holiday. Like they said, well, okay, Walmart, the only time they shut down is for New Year's. Now I want you to understand this, y'all. I was just 17, turned 18. The the manager was drunk. He must have went in his car, got drunk, and left me in the garage pit. Nobody's supposed to ever be in the garage pit by themselves. If anything would have happened, nobody would know I'm dead. Okay. And so what happened was the car locked up and was not moving. When I said that, literally, I was stuck on. Have you ever been to Walmart? You know how they got that under bay. The car
Mm-hmm.
was stuck under it. Was stuck there. I was like, oh shit. And what happens is Walmart shuts down. So guess what happens? Nobody would have known I was going to be. Nobody would have known. Nobody would have known. Nobody would have known. And I'm telling you right now, when I said I took that shelf and I pushed it over and as a ladder and crawled up out of that bitch, and they were like, "Hey, you're gonna clean that shit." Fuck you. No, no, no. I could have died, and you motherfuckers would have blamed that shit on me and my negligence. Well, you technically. And after that, when I smelled his breath, I'm like, "Nigga, you drunk?" Oh hell no. Nah. Johnson, we're writing you up. Nigga, fuck you right up. I'm out. I quit like the next 2 weeks later. I know I was gonna get fired. I just quit. I quit. But there was a lot of bad behavior going on at Walmart. There was a woman, she was Latino, and because her English wasn't that well, they were taking advantage of her. There was a lot of misappropriation of abuse. There was a kid that was mentally handicapped. What do they normally do with the people who are mentally estranged? What jobs do they normally get them? The cart pushers. They get them the cart pusher job. Y'all, we had to tell Micah to come inside, y'all, because the fucking goddamn manager told him if he don't get Micah, he has a mind of a 15-year-old. This man is 40 years old. He has a mind of a 15-year-old. So when the man just keeps saying, "Hey, stupid, you better go get all them carts or we're going to fire you," and it's a thunderstorm, nobody touches a cart when there's a thunderstorm. But God bless Micah's soul. He out there running, grabbing carts in the thunderstorm. Y'all, we had to jump and grab on that bit. Y'all know, especially people who got mental health strength. They don't know their strength. We had to grab Micah, and he was freaking out because he thought he was going to get fired. Now, tell me that would have been a lawsuit right there by itself. Like, yo, Micah, no, 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 no. It's a lightning storm. They're going to fire me. He's fucking with you, dude. Nobody's going to fire.
It is gonna be a sue, and it should be soon. That's why I kind of regret the. No, I think it was Amazon. Those brothers tried to create a union on Amazon, but y'all talking about Walmart. That most of the
Oh, they going
corporations.
to shut that down. Yep, they will shut that down.
One thing is evident for anybody that's gonna risk their life, work on these jobs, a great risk because now they have the free range to do whatever they want and still collect their money, which is no. You get me? So when people tell me say unions are good and bad, I said if you don't have no union, you are F up. Period.
Especially for them big conglomerate jobs. Yeah.
When things like this happen, they don't have to really bite the bag. Say you're gonna sue? Oh, okay. See if you can sue me. Because it gives the corporations like those extra protection. When they say there's no one that can hold them accountable. Period.
Well, you guys, we thank y'all guys for coming through. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to all the content creators from Geely to Chaos Reigns to Rest in the Blue, and of course, the one, the only Charity, the Realtor. We'll see you guys later. Peace. Y'all have a good day.